They fucked up my schedule.
We could go crazy tonight. Let's play until fucking 1 a.m.
Let's not. Let's not. I haven't gotten high today. I have to get high at some point.
I haven't gotten high in days.
That's
I'm missing
terrible.
it.
You're missing it. Tyler, come on over. Come on over.
I can't. I'm on paternity leave now. I am number one dad.
Yeah, well, pass the little boof to the baby.
That's what I was gonna say.
I agree. That's a horrible idea.
She could have hit a donkin slooge.
Listen, when she's old enough, maybe. But
I was gonna say put a little dab on the pacifier.
Anyway,
Tyler doesn't do dabs. Tyler probably doesn't know what a dab is.
Tyler only does edibles. It's fine. Oh, he knows that. He knows that one. Hey, you can't do those hand symbols.
I knew you were going to say that.
There you go. It all comes back.
Anyway,
1945.
Welcome back, everybody, to Galaxy RPG.
You never did the fucking intro? What the fuck, man?
On Twitch, blah, blah. Another ooky spooky episode of Curse of Strahd.
I didn't know we were live this whole time. That would have been a nice warning. I could have been saying some awful things, Tyler.
That's why I asked, is everybody ready?
It's terrible.
So, Al, you want to take it away? Remind us all where we were last time?
Yeah. Last week, you guys had killed a bulb.
Yeah.
I
contributed a lot.
Everyone contributed a lot, maybe except Eduardo. I don't know how much damage Eduardo did.
I don't think I did a lot at all because I was paralyzed for half of it.
No, but then you came back and did damage. It was mostly Vanessa, to be fair.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I did it.
I mean, Vanessa has like 4 free casts of Guiding Bolt, so I don't know what you want.
That's just.
I have a rapier and nothing else.
That's like every one of her characters, though, because it's the same thing with Feyre. It's like, all right, I'm gonna walk up and do 70 damage.
Guiding Bolt.
She likes damage. What can you say?
It's the same thing with Goodfellow. It's like, I'm gonna walk up, be sneaky, stab a guy for 60 damage.
I'm a rogue. What do you want? It's what I do. I do two things.
Listen,
I sneak and I stab.
Once Edge gets up to level 7 and has like 6d6 sneak attack, I'll also do like a bunch of fucking damage. But
Yeah, as long as you don't run into my sleep spell.
Yeah. Or, blow up again or something.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Anyway, yeah, so we killed the big spider.
Anyways, yeah, so you guys killed the big spider, and you finished... and you guys finished searching out the bottom of the very first floor of Argynvostholt.
We also set the ethereal plane on fire.
You set the ethereal plane on fire.
First floor, please.
Hmm?
Can you give us a map of the first floor?
Yeah. I mean, I did at some point, but...
No, you just gave us a separate map of a bunch of the rooms on the first
Oh,
floor.
yeah, of the rooms that you discovered on the first floor. Yeah, let me...
Because I looked through all the rooms now while Tyler was, like, taking a short rest or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having fucking, resources.
I don't even have my spell slots back. I just got my key points back.
Dude, I have health and
then
that's
used
it.
them immediately because we used them to fight the spider and it's like a little lair. So I'm back out of key points.
And they're gone.
I have health points and movement, and those are my only fucking resources.
There you go. There is the map in lore of the first floor.
Okay. And the whatever the one on the bottom is, Q4 is the spider room.
Q4 spider room.
What's to the south of it?
That is outside there. Huh?
Have we gone into that?
You have not gone over there, but it is
Castle?
ruins. It was a horse stable, but it is completely smashed to pieces. So no horses in there, unfortunately. And if they
Until
were,
I
they'd be dead.
transform.
Yeah.
Until you transform into, and then you can stand in the ruins of a horse stable and go, my home. But yeah, you guys cleared out the entire first floor. Have yet, maybe, I don't think you've even set a foot on the second floor.
No. Well, we went partially up the stairs while fighting the spider, but that's about it.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna comment on that, and then I was like, I'm not going to because that's too literal. And leave it to Eduardo. Leave it to Eduardo. To actually, as he will. But yeah, you guys have cleared out the first floor. Bulb is dead. Trying to think anything else. Ethereal plane, quite hot on that end, at least in the spider room. And I think that's it. Oh yeah. Oh, and Eduardo removed the fang from the spider for future.
This is bull.
That's great. You're doing a great job, honey.
Thank you.
You're almost there.
You
You're
said that
almost
in the
there.
chat, too, last time.
Yes, but she has to show the viewers.
I do, but I can't get it to focus. Fine.
That describes my
It's
life.
right there that spider likes.
I can't get it to focus, Tyler.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
All my ADHD homies out there understand.
Oh, this ADHD homies out there. Alright, so yeah. You guys last or took your short rest?
No, we took the short rest before we fought Bulb again.
I thought you took a short rest after.
No.
Because you were fucked up.
No, I was fucked up beforehand. Because before fighting Bulb, I had like 20 HP.
I thought we took a short rest after.
We took a short rest after, Tyler.
Did we?
I didn't. Because
Tyler, I don't mean to blow up your spot. I watched the stream back before.
You're right, we did.
I did not take a short rest.
Now,
Yeah.
I was.
You know what? I remember now.
Eduardo did not. You and Vanessa did.
Yeah.
Because
He
I
didn't.
got
He went
healed
to
for
explore
like
the last 2 rooms.
7 HP. And I was just like, I'll stay back and stay out of everybody's way. And we'll just go fight it now so it doesn't heal. I remember now. So I do have key points back.
Yeah. You're welcome. Tyler, you should already know that because your health should have changed.
I wasn't looking at my character sheet.
He didn't look at his character sheet. But yeah, so your short rest finishes up. Eduardo, I'm assuming you go back to the group after searching out the rest of the room floors.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, hey, shit on this first floor. Okay, so you guys all wake up nice and rested. And that, I mean, you probably didn't actually sleep. You probably just laid there for an hour on the floor going, oh.
Yeah, it was very much that Ryan Gosling at the end of Blade Runner 2049. I'm just laying on the stairs, staring up at the ceiling.
I didn't watch Blade Runner.
It's a good movie.
Just was
Okay.
a lot.
Huh?
Wait.
It honestly wasn't a joke. It's a good movie.
I didn't even catch what she said.
Anyway,
just a level of disjoint. Yeah, so you guys finish up your short rest. Edge gets back to the group, reports what he found. And now that Bulb is dead, you guys may have a little bit more freedom in the castle.
Maybe.
Well, there's always a maybe. It's not your castle.
I say we start checking upstairs.
I agree. I say we cautiously go upstairs. I can always throw rocks ahead of us.
It worked last time.
You hit the wall. The building shakes.
And then suddenly I get zapped with fucking lightning damage. Again.
Could be worse. Could be blown up again. Okay, are you guys going up the main stairwell?
Yeah, I'll be keeping my eyes out just in case there's any trappage. Unless the rogue wants to do that.
Yeah, who's leading the charge? Who's leading the
I'm in the back because you guys blew me up last time.
What's Edge's investigation?
3.
That's one better than mine.
That's one better than mine.
I'm still not going in the front. You guys blew me up last time.
All right, fair. I
Dude,
guess I'll do
they're
it.
like, you have better eyes.
Have better eyes out in nature, not in a building.
16.
I'm a lizard man, not a fucking human man.
Okay.
That's your job.
So you guys creak up the stairs to the second floor. The layout is you walk up the stairs and then it splits off. So there is like a Tyler, this'll help you maybe a little bit. Think Resident Evil.
I was already doing that,
and
but
then there's like that overhanging balcony that wraps around. So you have that on each side. That also splits off. So there are. Dude, I hate having to explain this shit. It's like wording it. I don't want to fuck it up because I don't want to fuck up your guys' mental pictures. But I don't have a mental picture, so it's a little difficult. I don't want to do this. Okay. Do you go left or right? At the top of the stairs.
Right.
yeah, let's go right.
Okay. So.
Though for posterity's sake, I think I did send you a while ago, Al. I found
You did.
Yeah, somebody on Reddit redid all of the at least it was Argynvostholt, I think. I don't know if it was all the maps.
Did you send it to me personally?
I think I sent it to you personally in Discord.
Okay, that'll.
But I don't think it has them like labeled or anything. So
that is fine. I wouldn't want them labeled. Let's see if this. Oh, it's very dark. That is the top floor. That closed the whole thing. Not what I was looking for. This looks like second floor. Oh, and it's kind of spooky. I don't know if I should clip out the parts that you can see or not, because they did a kind of good job at blurring stuff. But I think it's easier if I just send the whole picture and you guys, you know, I think it's easier. Lore. All right. So this is the start of the second floor. You guys are on that checkered tile, in the dead center. So there's right and left. You guys said right. Yeah, no, this is fine. Okay, so yeah, so you guys head to the right. There is a doorway to your left, and then the long hallway down to your right that has one archway and then one doorway up against that wall.
Dude, not one, but two more doors? Shit.
No. 1 archway, 1 door. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself.
I like archways, but...
He likes archways. Okay.
Yeah, we should run there, though. Well, because nobody walks into more doors.
I know, that's the joke that I was making initially. Thank you, Vanessa.
The whole mansion collapses on our heads. We all die.
Almost.
That's so
Almost.
good.
We'll see how. Don't worry, that ethereal fire is burning. I'm waiting to transport one of you to the other side so I can say you're on fire. Okay, so you like archways, Eduardo.
I do.
Okay. But you're not leading the charge, right?
Nope. No, I'm not.
Does Edge voice the fact that he likes archways?
I'll point at it and be like, hey, that looks like a good direction to go in.
Okay. Which
So we'll
of
go to the door
archways?
past the archway.
Valaris whispers to Leon, hey, I think this guy likes archways.
Well, that's fucking weirdo, like an archways and shit. You know, they are more public, so it does make sense that he'd prefer an archway over a door, because there's no doors in nature, but there's 100% archways in nature.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Golden Gate Bridge. That's not an arch. Maybe it is.
Sorry. I know, it just came out.
St. Louis is Edge's wet dream.
It is.
Okay, so then that is past down the hallway. Yep. Yeah. So, you go over past that archway. That Edge walks past and he licks his lips when he gets past it. Do you have lips?
I don't think so, because I'm a lizard.
That is why I asked.
Well, technically, there's still lips.
Okay, then yes, I do have lips.
Okay, but does he have like?
Just Edge walking past this fucking archway like...
He gets in heat a little. He's just kind of like sees the archway.
With that arch, he is feeling himself.
Yeah, he really needs to stop feeling himself.
Yeah. They're about to go to Adventures HR. Wait.
Edge, do you know why we brought you in here today?
We saw what you did to that mimic. Yeah. So you guys go over to that door. It is not locked. I'm assuming that was your first test, was to see if it was locked, or do you like try and look through the peek hole, like the little?
I just
keyhole or
walk up
something?
and stand as close to the door as possible and just scream at the top of my lungs. No, I look through the people.
The door opens. Can I help you? No. Okay, so yeah, you look through the peek hole. You notice that this looks like it is where that bulb was perched up before you guys got them to go back down. But from what you can see, it looks like a fucking mess up there. Spider webs all around. There's another one of those. From what you can see through the people, you can see at least one more of those cocoons. The other one was in the ethereal realm, though. This one is not. This one is here.
Is it within reach to cut it down and grab it?
It is on the ground, like in the corner. So yes.
Yeah, I'll push the door open with my sword and tentatively move into the room.
Okay. So yeah, you go over there. You don't see. There's like nothing else in this area of interest. There's like random furnishings spread throughout, but besides that, just really the cocoon.
No secret doors.
No secret doors. Not that you.
What does
not
it
that
look
you
like this
see.
room used to be, to the best of estimation?
It looks like it used to be a bedroom. Let me double check.
A bedroom, you say?
Yeah. It used to be a bedroom.
Okay.
Bedchamber.
While they're checking out the body, I want to look through if there's any dressers or like vandies or stuff like that. Anything with drawers. I want to look through the drawers to see if I can find any personal effects. Because I do want to use those to try and persuade the revenants downstairs if I can find anything of theirs.
Okay. You can then you can give me an investigation check. Edge and Polaris, are you guys gonna check on that cocoon in the corner?
Yeah, I'm gonna inspect it.
I've cut open the other ones, so I would probably just cut open this one too.
15 plus 2 for a 17.
Okay. So Edge and Polaris, you go over to it. Edge, you take out your knife, sword, whatever you use to cut it open, claws, and you make a split down the middle. And as soon as you crack it open, it's disgusting. This putrid smell starts to emanate from it.
I can hold my breath for 15 minutes.
Well, okay. Valaris, it is a nauseating smell.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Very nauseating smell. Inside is a like a dissolving corpse.
Can I tell how long it's been there for?
You can give me a medicine check.
That's not horrible.
17.
17. Okay.
Plus 5 to medicine?
So, unlike the other residents of this here establishment, this castle, seems to be a fresher body. You don't notice any particular clothing on them.
They're naked?
As in nothing distinguishing. They're wearing, like, what would be more closer to, like, commoners' clothing, or like something more in line with like a peasant would wear, rather than like, it's not armor, it's not, there's no sigils or anything on their outfit.
Do they have elven features?
Elven features they do not have. They do not appear to be a member of the Dusk Elves, from what you can tell, but also, like I said, they are dissolving. But just from looking at facial structure, they look more human than not.
You have to do.
Leon, you have to cut through some webbing to get to this not like a wardrobe, more like a what is it called? It's like a dresser, I guess, a short one. And you start pulling through shit. Most of the personal effects in here have been ruined with time. In fact, I would say probably all of them. Like there's some garments that have, like moth holes in them, and just general degradation from over God knows how long that drawer has last been open. But there's nothing. There's clothing and stuff, which someone might be like, "That's my shirt. Why does he have my shirt?" But there's nothing like of note per se. Nothing that stands out to you.
Because that's the thing. I'm mostly looking for something that would be like, Leon is of the mindset that these guys have kind of like moved past their former humanity, and is trying to find something that he can kind of be like, hey, remember when you guys had feelings?
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna definitely keep
You're
my
just gonna
eye out.
fucking guilt trip him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to help you with that for sure.
I thought you were helping me with the body.
Well, I fucking looked at the body.
Listen,
But I mean, like, in general, like, on our excursion through the second floor, I will be helping Leon try to find
She likes
something.
that idea. She likes that plan. She likes guilt tripping.
Listen,
the
it's
dead.
it's the Joker conundrum, right? It's like
Gaslight, they keep girl boss.
like, oh well, this is supposed to be a prison for Strahd, so we no matter how many lives we sacrifice for that, that's the purpose. And it's like, yeah, but at a certain point, it's like, is punishing Strahd worth all of these people suffering? Yeah, just kill him. Just kill him. Sorry, this is my Jason Todd did nothing wrong coming out.
Tyler is a big believer in Jason Todd, and it's only because he really likes Red Hood, and that's it.
Jason Todd's my boy.
The moral conundrum has nothing to do with it. You just like Red Hood.
I just think he's neat.
Yep. So yeah, you don't find anything that you think would hold great sway, unless some guy goes, "That's my party shirt," and you're right.
It's just a bright blue peasant shirt that says "Good Vibes" on it.
Oh no! Oh, Tyler, you should have said that. That's definitely going. I never thought about graphic tees in the medieval era. But now that I think about it,
well, they're not. They're embroidered tees. Because you can't.
You can say that. As the DM, they are graphic tees.
It's just this big, bulky elf walking through town in a sleeveless tunic with Elvish cross-stitched into it, and you only can read it if you read Elvish, and it says "Suns out, guns out."
Oh, I was gonna say it says bacon, 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 bacon like 30 times.
No, that's if it was a human wearing it.
He went to Hot Topic. If you could not tell.
It's one of those targeted ad like Facebook shirts where it's like,
don't
yeah,
mess with an elf who's in his 400s.
No, it's like the shirts on Temu.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, yeah, I'm a Capricorn. Yeah, I'm over 500 years old. I like big black horses, swords, and chugging beers. Get with it or get out of the fucking way. And it's got like a skull flanked by like 2 bottles of Jack Daniels.
A necromancer that has a shirt that just says "He's mine," and it's pointing at his like skeleton that he raised from the dead, and then the skeleton has a shirt with the finger pointing at it that just says I'm his. It could be better.
It's "I'm with stupid," and then this fucking skeleton's wearing a shirt that says "stupid."
Yeah. Anyways,
No, it's just those shirts you see families wearing sometime to what is it, Universal, I think, that has the Cat in the Hat stuff where it's like thing 1, thing 2, all the way down through like the 6 kids, Except it's a necromancer wearing thing 1, and then it's like all the way to thing 500 for his whole skeleton army.
Yeah, he's got like a fucking bone golem wearing one. Dude, the idea of a skeleton wearing a graphic t-shirt is just funny to me, and now must exist. It's just like one of the fucking like gangster Bart Simpson shirts. But yeah, you don't really find any major personal effects in this room.
Gotcha.
The dead body doesn't like sit up and look at me or anything, does it?
No, but fuck, I forgot his name. I was gonna make a joke about that one shitty comedian. I say shitty. I liked him when I was younger, but I'm sure I don't anymore. What the fuck's his name? With the racist puppets.
Oh, Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, there we go. I was gonna make a joke about that, but it won't land. So.
It would land with me, I'm sure.
Yeah, you like your big Jeff Dunham head?
No, I had watched the Ahmed one many times, like 10 or 12 years ago.
There you go. That's
You mean that brief window when it was actually funny?
Yeah.
When I didn't like, yeah.
Back before we were all culturally conscious.
I was like 8 years old.
I was gonna say back when some of us were.
It was like that,
Yeah.
and the fuck is that guy's name? The guy who does the cup of dirt skit.
Okay, but that's actually funny.
Cup of dirt.
Yeah, look it up.
Like,
Not
take
now,
a
but look it up.
dirt. You take a cup with dirt in it. Call it cup of dirt. And then that's the same thing with the. What are we gonna call these? Walkie-talkies. It's like, why? Well, you walk with them and you talk with them. That's what they fucking call guns. Rudy Tooty, aim and shooty. There you go. That was it.
I think grenades were wowie kablowies.
Yeah. No, that was actually good. No, because then he also did the hump seat. The hump was that was a good one too. I'm gonna ride my hump to Disney World. That. No, that was actually good.
And the spelling bee. The spelling bee was pretty good too.
I don't remember the spelling bee one.
What is the plural of goose?
Oh, goose. And he was
geese.
Like, goose, geese.
What's the plural of moose? Meese.
No, it's moose.
Moosin.
Moosin. Oh, well, you should call it oxen. Call him moosin. Yep. It's like, what about deer? Oh, just call it deer. No deers. Yeah, anyways, so that is this tarnished bedchamber. Yeah.
Well, I
Nothing
guess
else in here of note. The corpse does not move, Eduardo, in case you were wondering. In case I wasn't clear by me turning it into a joke.
It doesn't have any, like, I don't know.
Money.
Stuff on it. Like defining features.
I will say, when you were doing your medicine check, Valaris, how thorough? Because he cut it open, and I'm assuming because of the smell and the texture, you probably wouldn't fully remove the corpse from its new home.
I mean,
I would have taken it out. It doesn't smell bad to me. I'm holding my breath.
Yeah, you're like, this is just a little rotten. It's fine.
I mean, if he had taken it out, I mean, I probably would have.
Okay.
Been but I probably would have fucking been poking it and shit.
Yeah, you had a 17 medicine check, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice that there are on spots where the body didn't fully dissolve, usually where there are still some tatters of the clothing. There's weird patches of hair.
There's weird patches of hair?
Is that a fucking werewolf?
Yes, there are weird patches.
Fucking werewolf.
Dude, is that the alpha?
Can I make a werewolf check?
I want to make a werewolf check? How are you going to werewolf check? What's a werewolf check for me?
I don't know, nature?
I'm trying to.
Ask him if he's part of Blood River clan.
I don't think you'd be able to notice anything else.
No teeth
About.
or
I don't.
jaws?
I think that would have to, if this person was a werewolf, they'd have to be in a more feral form for those to be taking
So
place.
it's just like some really fucking hairy guy.
We found Danny
Well,
DeVito.
what I'm saying is a werewolf would transform back into their normal self upon death.
Okay.
So if it was a werewolf, there's only so many ways you'd be able to tell, and a body this far into decomposition would not have those signs.
Can I make a little incision with my normal knife and then with my silvered rapier?
Where? Because like I said, the body is partially dissolved, so you don't necessarily need to make an incision on some points because there is no...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We already knew there were werewolves around, and he's dead, so...
He is dead.
I'm gonna stab him with the silvered rapier just in case.
Okay, so...
Man, this looks like a terrible way to go. Fuck you.
Cocoon asked me to kill him, so why wouldn't this guy?
This one didn't ask. Yeah, you stab him and he goes, "What are you doing? I didn't ask you to do this."
What are you doing, step lizard?
I'm gonna eat you in a different way. It's just because he's hungry. So yeah, you poke this corpse. Some like there's probably some sort of farty-esque sound or smell that comes out of it from gases and whatnot.
It's just that really high pitched squeak of when you like just let off on a balloon.
Yeah, that's you puncturing his lungs with your rapier. But his lungs have probably been dissolved already.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's much in this room.
I guess we can go check out your arch now.
Yeah.
He loves arches.
Edge rolls with disadvantage to investigate the room.
He walks in, his legs bowed.
Can I walk through you?
Oh no. Like that. Okay. So I'm assuming you guys get out of the room and you're going through that archway.
Yeah.
The one on the south side, right? Like not the one that's...
Yeah.
Okay. It's a short hallway that leads once again to the spider hole looking down. It looks as like this upper part of the castle has collapsed down, and that's what all that rubble was in the spider room. It looked like this half of the castle. Something happened.
Someone threw too many rocks.
Someone threw too many rocks. It could be the same magic. It could be. No shimmering though, so probably not. If you had to,
it was just a lot of rocks.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And there is another door on this hallway that connects to which you can presume is another one of the bed chambers.
Well, we might as well
I'm
take
assuming,
a look.
Yeah, same thing. You peek through. It looks very similar to what you just looked at. It looks like it's another bed chamber used as a impromptu nesting ground for maybe some of the more shy spiders who didn't want to be up and about the big spider room. They were like, I gotta be secluded in my little spider corner. But once again, it looks like a bland bed chamber.
Doors unlocked?
The door is unlocked. It's a little jammed at first, but you think that's just weathering time. So you're able to push through it. And like I said, very similar to the previous room. There's some webbing, no corpse this time. Thrown around, furnishings, destroyed furnishings. You know the deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another look around in like dressers and end tables, stuff like that, just to see if we can find anything.
Okay.
17 plus 2 is 19.
Okay. So you go through some of the stuff. And you find a hidden in a it's not like a secret compartment, but it's like it's fallen through a one of the dressers. There's an old dusty piece of paper, parchment. Looks like it was a letter at some point. The contents of said letter seem to have faded over time. And as you're checking it out, there is just barely you can make out part of what you I'll just say you can make out the word horn guard. So HORNGAARD. And the word beloved. You can make out those two words at the end of the letter. The rest of the letter is, like I said, faded with time.
Does it look like the letter was like written with like quill and ink?
You'd presume so.
Does anybody have paper?
Almost definitely not.
Let's see.
I have essence of bulb and a bag of 1,000 ball bearings. You want either of those?
I have a bottle of ink, a quill, and a letter from a dead colleague. Which
So technically, she does have paper. It's just a letter.
Well, I was gonna say you can write on the back of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piece of charcoal from my tinderbox, lay the piece of paper.
She literally has ink and a quill, and you're gonna use charcoal from your tinderbox?
I'm not transposing anything. I'm not like trying to rewrite it.
Oh.
I'm gonna lay it over the letter, and then run the charcoal over it to try and get the full breadth of the letter.
If this was a fresher piece of paper, I would say that could have worked. But with time, the stress on the paper from the writing marks has seriously degraded. So you're not really able to get the etchings that you want. There are some more words that do come out.
Yeah,
that,
I'll do that, and I'll also like hold it up to a light source to see if, seeing through the paper, I can get a couple more words.
You're able to get a better gist of what the letter is. It seems to be a love letter, written to whoever this horn guard is. You're not able to get who it's from, but I will note that it was still in the envelope, so you can make the assumption that it was never given. That unless this is where this horn guard is, it's in the writer's bedroom,
Right.
not the receiver's.
Right.
Do
I get a? I'm sorry. Did I get a name for the horn guard?
All you can get that horn guard as part of the name, but you didn't get whatever their first name was.
Right, and there's nothing written on the envelope.
It would have. I would say there. It would say, "To my dear beloved," is what you're able to get out of it, but once again, born with time.
Gotcha.
Fucking yeah.
I'll put it back in the envelope and I'll tuck it away, like pressed between some of my things so it stays like safe.
Yeah.
Horn guard doesn't like ring any bells, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You don't recognize that name off the bat. But yeah, that's what you're able to find in this chamber. So then that is.
What are we thinking? Just make a big U-shaped loop out of it?
Yeah.
So then head to the right.
Yeah.
Through that other arch. Okay. So that is. Okay. Okay. So you guys head over to into this kind of U-shaped room. In the back, right? So when you are first walking, in the back corner there is a window with a curtain in front of it. The curtain is like kind of flowing with the wind, so you can assume that the glass is broken, and or that the window is open. And you notice that there's like a silhouette on the other side of that curtain.
Are they moving?
No.
I'm gonna go hide behind something.
Okay, you can give me a stealth check.
Wait, you said they're like behind the curtain?
18.
Yeah, there's a silhouette that is behind the curtain. 18? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a full length curtain so we like can't see their feet?
It is a full length curtain.
Is it like sheer?
No, it is like a.
Is it like?
I would say it's like a. It's a.
Colors?
It's black.
How is it dark in here?
It's black and velvet. Is it dark in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's an occasional lightning strike outside, which is what illuminates the silhouette.
Okay. I don't know if Valaris wants to take some cover too. I'll go up and I'll prod at it.
Well, I was gonna throw something at it.
Well,
but I mean, I can hide if you're planning on going up to it.
Yeah, I think having the ambush will be a little bit, if it is something that we need to fight. But I'll also, just in case, I'll look over at Edge, and my eyes glow white, and I give you Eyes of the Night. So you have 300 feet of dark vision for the next hour.
Technically, you gave that to him before.
Did I? All right, you already had it then.
Am I making a stealth check then? To hide?
You would if you would like to hide.
Yeah, I guess I'll hide.
And if we do get in combat, don't forget, Edge, you already have Vigilance Blessing, too. Yeah.
6.
Dude, this is my fucking crate. Get behind a different crate.
Okay, so you go to get behind the. You go to hide behind.
There's like a house plant, and Valaris is just like.
Yeah, you go to hide behind something, and then you go because you notice the Edge is already back there, and Edge is like, "What the fuck are you doing? Did you see me come back here?" So you're just kind of like left out in the open, like, there's not really many places to hide over here. So you just try and like shrink yourself down to stay hidden.
Just in the middle of the hallway in the fetal position. Like a staff, just like.
Yeah, like.
Wild shape into an elephant. So I can hide behind a lamp or something.
Looks like we have to mention the elephant in the room. And then she goes, "Oh!"
God, how many D&D parties do you think have made that joke with a druid in the party?
Too many, probably, but not enough is the other answer. So yeah, Leon, you're gonna go check out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and I'm just gonna like pull the curtain back with the tip of my sword.
So you, and on the other side of this curtain, there is a like this marble pedestal that is in between the window and this curtain. And arrest the pedestal atop it is a head, a decapitated head.
That was gonna be my next question. I was like, does he mean like a bust or does he mean like an actual head?
Leon, you are looking yourself in the face.
I hit it with my sword.
Okay, so you just
that would just be the immediate.
Like in like a oh shit or like a
well, because like I already had my sword kind of out to pull the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd see it and just instinctually just.
Okay, so you swipe at it with your sword, and you hit your head. It falls off the pedestal and shatters into pieces of stone.
I just turned back to Edge and Valaris, and I'm like.
Did it look like his head to us also?
Yes. Once it has hit the ground and shattered, upon closer inspection, it no longer looks like you. It looks like stone. And it does resemble a head, but not a regal, noble-looking man that you've seen quite a few times through this place in murals and paintings, portraits that have just been hanging around of a man with a finely trimmed mustache. But it is no longer your head, and it is also smashed on the ground.
Seems like a detect magic situation, eh, boys? Hey,
I'm a girl.
Yeah,
fellas.
Yeah, it's so fucked up of you, Eduardo.
Hey, humanoids.
Since my sword's already out, I'll just kind of like stab it into the floorboard, sit cross-legged on the ground. I just want to go on record. I fucking hate this place. And I will ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. What's the range on
that? 30 feet, I believe.
30 feet.
Just had my spellbook open too.
For like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see if I had prepared mending, which I didn't. Not that I can prepare cantrips anyway.
I'm a smith, Mason. Sorry.
Yeah, 30 feet.
And that is through. Does detect magic go through things?
Yeah. 3 feet of further wood, 1 foot of stone.
1 foot,
No.
1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead.
Me when the metal is common.
Yeah,
Not-
or
not
3 feet of wood or dirt.
both for a thin sheet of lead.
Okay.
And on the map, this is like the corner there is where the window is.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, that
Okay.
is that bottom right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Technically, this map is inaccurate because the that bottom right on this doesn't show a window, nor does it show what is actually there. But that's fine because it doesn't need to be an actual description; it just needs to be good enough.
It needs to set a mood.
Needs to set a mood, and this is a moody picture. So yeah, besides that, this room has, as you can see, 2 more doors that go off to the right, and there are 2 small rooms that are connected to this room, that you guys can check out.
I think we should check the small rooms first.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah. You have done your magic detecting?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no more magic being detected, if there was ever any magic, from the statue or from the stone. 30 feet. No. Okay. I don't think you detect anything.
Well, let's just keep walking around.
I have to check the floor above, because technically, well, what would the floor be made of? Not stone. We would.
I was gonna
so.
say it's not a foot thick stone, is it?
Yeah.
And
No.
it's not 3 feet of wood, right?
The floor, that would make more sense. 3 feet of wood, you'd have to
3
think
feet is
wood.
3 feet is like.
I know.
The floor is
Which
not
is why I'm like,
this thick.
I know, but I have to think. I have to think that they probably use stronger rafters in castles than they do in homes. So I imagine they're probably quite
lead
thick.
support pillars.
More just thick wood is what I was getting at, but
We've really magic-proofed the castle, sir. We made all the floors and stuff out of wood, but in between the spaces, we filled it with liquid lead.
Dude, me when it says an inch of lead, so I tilt the castle so it's only an inch on one part, but it's half an inch on the other, and I'm like, I'm detecting your magic. I'm detecting your magic. No. Anyways, you don't detect anything.
Okay.
These small rooms, the doors are unlocked on both of them. Do you want to check the top one or the bottom one first?
Do we want to check this, since they're so small, do we want to check them together, or do we want to split up and check them both at the same time?
I'd say probably together.
I was gonna say split up just to make it fun. Have Al have to run 2 rooms at once.
Okay, bye, Ed.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to run them. They're literally like 5 by 5. Fuck.
It's 2 broom closets.
Almost.
There are no brooms in it.
Also accurate. Who's checking the top one? Who's checking the bottom one?
I'll check the bottom.
I'll check the top.
Okay.
You guys split up anyway. I'll go to the top one.
Okay. So top team, you go in there. You open the door. The door is you notice as you go to open the door that the floorboard, like in front of the door, is almost spongy, very moist. And the door seems a little stuck, as if it doesn't really fit the doorway anymore. And you open it, and inside is a damp storage closet. Everything in here has been trashed. It looks like anything that of obvious value has been pilfered. But there is a steady amount of rainfall that is collecting in this storage closet. And there's a thin pool of water in the middle of the room.
I'm gonna go swimming.
Edge just lays down in a puddle, just
Like a dog. No,
he just loves getting his clothes wet.
is the floorboard spongy with like water?
Yes, it looks like the entire room's is quite spongified.
We're level 4, so Valaris can wild shape into something with swim speed if you want to.
Okay. We need to clarify here. What do you mean swim speed? When I said a very thin pool of water, I meant as in like
Poetically.
like your fridge is leaking pool of water, not as in there's a fucking.
You open the
pool
door
in here.
and somehow it's maintaining surface tension, so there's like 4 feet of water in this room that's not pouring out.
Alright, had to clarify.
Like
that.
a cartoon.
Why are you anti Edge and I swimming?
I'm not anti-swimming. In fact, Leon.
You're breaking my roleplay, Al.
Leon, when you open your door,
what happened to player agency, Al? Come on, I want to swim.
You can swim, but not in this room. However,
I'm
Leon,
checking my door for anything fucking weird.
Yeah, the door is fine. Opens up, and it is a bathroom. On the wall, there's a large mural depicting some sort of nearby mountains. You don't know the geographical. You don't know the geography of Barovia enough to know what mountains they depict. I wish I checked this before, but let me just check. Nope. Okay. Yeah. It's just depicting a mountain range. You're not familiar enough.
I want to try and commit at least like the general silhouette of it to memory, and I also want to take a look at it, just because this seems like the kind of place that would do it, and I just want to look over it and see if there's anything hidden in the mural, in the sense of like if there's like a clue or like hidden writing, anything like that. That's like
Zoinks, Leon.
Like full Goonies shit.
Okay, you can give me an investigation check.
15.
15. Okay. You overlook the mural. And you don't notice any. There's no clue or immediate hint that you're able to gauge from it. But upon staring at it for long enough, you don't know if it's real or if it's the place playing tricks on you. But there's an image of a dragon that appears
what?
on the mural, and is flying around on it before stopping and turning towards you.
Yeah, I don't think that's real. I just think you're seeing things. Schizo Leon.
And you touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. And you poke the dragon, and the dragon recoils.
Because you're stinky.
Yeah, because you're stinky, and it says you went to the bathroom and didn't wash your hands. It stares at you for a little bit, before repeating a phrase that you've heard many times in this castle. Free my knights. And then it does like a little spin and flies off the mural.
Does
As
a
in,
pirouette, perhaps?
it does not do a pirouette. I meant as in like a little like, like a figure 8 kind of thing. And then flies off the side of the mural. And it's gone. Whether that was a figment of your imagination or some sort of clever illusion,
Or some sort of magic
you do not know.
you might be detecting.
Yeah. Am I detecting magic from the mural?
You would be detecting that there is illusory magic coming from that mural.
Gotcha. That's the only thing giving off magic in here.
Yeah. The bath water, the bath is full, of stale, stinky water. It looks like someone ran a bath as their last decision.
Is there
before
like a
this
faucet
castle
or something in here?
There's a bucket
Right.
that it looks like they used to. I don't think they have faucets in Barovia.
I'm pretty sure they just had their servants fill shit up with buckets.
Yeah, probably. Where they got the water? Who knows?
One next door.
To be fair, there's enough magic around here. It could be magically summoned water. I don't know how long magically summoned water lasts.
Does the water in the bucket look any cleaner than the water in the tub?
No, it looks equally stale. Not like it's not dirty, but you have to imagine water that's been sitting in a room untouched for possibly hundreds of years. I would say probably has collected bugs, but there's too many spiders in this building for there to be any bugs.
Well, I'll use some of the water in the bucket and clean some of the inevitable spider gunk off of me.
You're gonna use the water to clean what?
I'm going to use some of the water from the bucket to clean some of the inevitable spider gunk off of me.
There was nothing in the other closet, right?
No, it was trashed and looked like anything that of obvious value was pilfered.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything of value in the bathroom, right?
All right, then I'll head into
the
room.
bathtub is made of, like, I don't want to say brass, but like some sort of nice metal.
This is the Resident Evil kicking in. You said the bathtub is full of water.
Yeah. You're gonna reach down into the drain?
500-year-old clump of hair.
I'm trying to think, does a bath back then have a drain?
I'm just more looking to see if there's anything that was dropped on the bottom of the tub.
There's a fucking yieldy rubber duck. There's a wooden duck in the fucking bottom of. Yeah, you swish your hand in, swirl a little bit. And no, you don't notice anything besides getting your hand all stinky.
Yeah, it was worth a check. Is there like a cloth or like a towel or something in here I can dry my hand off with?
Yeah, there's a couple different towels in
Yo,
there.
you think they have poopery?
They might. They probably have some
Maybe some
to.
like ocean breeze Febreze?
Yeah, I was gonna say they may have
or something.
they may have some cashmere woods
Okay.
in a aerosol can.
That's why Barovia is so misty. It's just the ozone is all depleted.
Yeah.
It's because
Oh my god,
Strahd
dude! I should have done that. Dude,
only
Strahd
uses
with,
Axe
an
body
80
spray.
Dude, he's got like 80s metal head hair, and he just he hates the ozone layer, and he smells of fucking.
That's
like,
what you're describing is Labyrinth.
Is that Labyrinth?
Literally, you just replace David Bowie as the Goblin King as David Bowie as a vampire.
Which is already just David Bowie, so it's fine. That's pretty funny. That would work. And then that's when you walk out, you choke to death on Axe body spray. That's why you can't leave Barovia.
And you know Strahd uses that chocolate flavor.
No, the actual reason you can't leave Barovia is because when you leave Barovia, you'll smell like Axe body spray. So then people think you use Axe body spray, but you can't. You're like, I can't have people thinking that.
That's why you need to kill Strahd. You need to give it time to
kill
air out
Strahd.
afterward.
So yeah. And that's why they don't want to kill him, because if they kill him, all this Axe body spray that Strahd has hoarded has to go somewhere. So then everyone across the realms will start using Axe body spray. Strahd made the sacrifice. Huh?
This is canon, right?
This is canon.
Okay,
This is canon. This is the actual reasoning.
This is why you just do what they did with the what was it, the ET NES game, and you just dig a big hole out in the desert and you bury it all.
All the Axe body spray? They can't. It's magical.
You just have to build a bunch of spikes so that future generations will know not to build stuff there.
Dude, we'll just get like a giant like fucking electric shark vacuum and just suck up all the Axe fucking dust.
I was gonna say, you know how we store nuclear waste with like a thing that says like this is super dangerous, like generations, like hundreds of years. Yeah, do that.
You don't know about the nuclear architecture?
Yeah, just dig a giant hole, bury it in cement, and then put a thing that like a skull. That'd be sick. Anyway. No potpourri in the bathroom.
Leon, are you telling us about the fucking weird dragon?
Oh, absolutely.
Yo, it's my cousin. Yeah, my cousin,
Your cousins with not your cousin Diddy.
It said Vinny.
Oh, I thought you said Diddy, bro. I was like, uh-oh. Like, that's what this house is for.
So he said something about the, let my knights free or something?
Yeah, I mean, we already heard that, though.
Listen, his paintings only say one thing, okay?
Real one-track mind, this guy.
So what would happen if we told those weird skeleton guys downstairs about this?
What would happen?
Let's go tell the... are there any other rooms up here we
We'll
haven't
keep
gone
that on
into?
the back burner. Yeah, there's the...
There's out in this so you have the other half of the castle, so you have the north side, and then you have to the right, which you remember in the chapel there was that balcony above.
Right.
So you can make the assumption that those are connected. Where do those lead? Check.
The keep, is it only 2 floors?
Unfortunately, it is more. So there are, at the end of those hallways, you see those little spirals.
Yeah, I saw the spiral staircases. I just didn't know if they went up to a 3rd floor or if it was like they were like
Nope,
towers that
go,
went up to the roof.
Those go up to what you presume is a very tall building. So what you presume is the 3rd floor.
Okay.
So you have the chapel side, and then you have the north side, and then the stairs for this floor.
Why don't we check the north side?
Chapel side. That's just a balcony. There's probably nothing out there.
Okay.
And then north side, and then stairs.
Okay. So yeah, chapel side. It's a balcony. There's a You pass through the doors. There is like this very nice looking wooden throne that overlooks the balcony. And then hanging above the balcony, but like obviously in front of it, so off of it, there's another fancy chandelier. And then there are sets of stairs on either side that go down into the chapel.
Gotcha.
We've been into the chapel already, haven't we?
Yeah, that's where the revenants were.
Oh yeah, then we don't need to go down there. Let's go to the next room.
Is there anything on either obviously or hidden on the throne?
On the throne? Looking at the throne, it looks like whoever lorded over the castle just used it to, for their processions. But you, at a quick glance, you don't notice anything weird about it. There is some intricacy to the details on it. A lot of dragon motif, obviously.
I want to give it a
you don't...
detailed once over, just because I've seen spooky mansions before, and they love hiding buttons and shit.
They do love hiding buttons. Give me a perception check or an investigation.
13 plus 2 for a 15.
15? Okay. You check it out. You notice that it is bolted to the floor. So you could presume, like I said, it's a rather nice chair. You could presume that it's still here, because as you've seen, a lot of this place has been robbed. So if it was that nice of a chair, that thing wasn't bolted down, it probably wouldn't be here.
Let's go put that in storage. We'll bring it to the wizard's house later.
You're gonna fucking...
Me and Valaris go downstairs to distract the revenants while Edge is upstairs ratcheting the throne off the ground.
Dude, I'm stealing everything that is and isn't tied down.
Literally bolted to the ground, and this guy's like, "Get me the crowbar."
It's a dedicated rogue right there.
I have smith's tools and thieves' tools, so if I can't undo a screw with that, then I don't know, man.
I said bolted, not screwed. They don't have fine precision for screws yet.
You got a hacksaw? We could just cut the floor up.
Make it like a palanquin.
Hey, could you guys help us? Anyways, I'm taking your chair. You're dead. You don't need it, right?
You were bound to it, right? If we bring it with us, you'll have to follow.
Dude, me when the bound revenant, and he's like, "That is where I was killed," and I just take the fucking chair.
That's what Aragorn did to get the army of the dead, right?
That
been a while since I read the book.
He did do that. He did go in there and just steal their chairs, and they're like, "Shit, now we gotta follow him." They actually weren't working for him. They were chasing him the entire time because he stole their chairs. But yeah, like I said, it's bolted down, but there's no hidden releases or buttons or switches or levers or hit them, bop them, twist it, pull it, none of that.
All right, next room.
Yeah. Okay, so up to the north, Leon's still leading the way. Leon, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 15.
15. Okay. All right. So with that, and also with the fact that you are currently casting, detect magic. As you are approaching, the north side, once you get to that archway, it mirrors the other side. So do you want to do archway first or doorway first?
Archway.
Archway? Okay. As you get to that archway, Leon, you're picking up on a signal of evocation. And you notice that at the end of that hallway, so like straight across from the archway, there is a statue of just looks like generic knight statue, but from that direction, that is where you are picking up that detect magic.
And
I have a
that's
feeling
at
there's
the
some
end of
kind
that
of like
hallway.
trip wire or something along those lines.
End of the hallway, meaning going west or going north through the archway?
Going north through the archway
Gotcha.
at the end of that.
All right, fine. Fuck it. We'll go through the door.
Yeah, let's check the door first.
Okay.
Give Ed some time before he has to do his job.
Okay. So you go over. Once again, this door is not locked. In fact, it looked like it was at one point broken into. The door sits very loosely on its hinge. Are you looking through the peephole first, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm also like just keeping it in mind that I'm keeping eyes out for any signs of where the werewolves. Like I know they tried to get into the door downstairs that the Dusk Elf was hiding behind, but I'm just trying to keep my eyes open to see if any of them had broken off and might still be up here.
Okay.
Like just general like scratch marks, stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Ed's just gonna go around scratching up the walls just to fuck with Leon.
you can tell that this place has obviously seen a lot of damage through the years. I guess werewolf scratch marks are probably a little bit more discernible than like sword swipes and whatnot, but like cuts. I would say scratches look different than cuts, probably. Okay. But yeah, peeking through into this room. Cobwebs all up in there, but not like the glowy blue cobwebs, just like normal cobwebs, you know. And this room, unlike the spider half, doesn't have a huge hole in the floor.
That's a good start.
But the furnishings are strewn across it. But just from peeking in, this appears to be a nicer room than.
Yeah, there's definitely some kind of tripwire, glyphic warding type thing. I'll start investigating for some kind of trap.
Okay. Okay. In that room?
Yeah, that one first before the very obvious weird hallway with magic coming from it.
Okay, then you can give me a
Guidance.
perception.
Perception or investigation?
Either or, really.
Oh, that's not too bad. 21 for investigation.
Okay. So checking out this room, you don't notice any traps. You don't notice any tripwires. Leon's detect magic is not picking anything up inside of that room.
Are any of the chairs in this room bolted down?
The chairs in this room are not bolted down.
Someone got a bag of holding?
There is... Dude, imagine a bag of holding. I could fit a fucking chair in it, like, just that wide. It's just a sack of holding.
We're actually just gonna start pranking Strahd.
Doesn't it? How much does a bag of holding open up? It opens up a good amount.
It's like 3 feet,
No.
right?
That's like 3 feet.
It's pretty big.
You could fit a chair in there, no problem, almost.
People make it seem like it's a satchel, but it's actually way big.
Well, that's because that's how it's like described, and that's literally the picture of it.
Open. I mean, theoretically,
it's 2 feet in diameter, so you can at most fit something that is 2 feet wide.
I was close.
And it's 4
you
feet.
can angle a chair into a bag of holding, yeah. Getting it out is no problem. You just have to, dump it out on the floor.
We need to get a lot of them because we're gonna prank Strahd. We're gonna make sure
It's
to go to Castle Ravenloft when he's asleep, and then set up like 100 chairs in the front lawn and just leave them there.
Anyway, none of this furniture looks weird or funky. It's just furniture that people have, looted or whatever.
Yeah. There's a another like mantelpiece, like hearth, made of a like a black marble. Above that, a portrait of the same mustached man with a long, thick hair.
This guy really liked himself.
If you're gonna own a castle, you are gonna put paintings of yourself in said castle.
Fair.
If you don't have a mirror every 2 seconds, you're the closest thing.
One of my, I'm on Instagram, and one of my dance friends has a costume with a frilly collar that I'm gonna screenshot and send you guys, because this is like exactly what Edge wears. This is exactly how I imagine it.
Not right now because he got
fucking
burnt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his collar. Oh no, he's got to get a new.
I know.
New frilly
I have
outfit.
on my character sheet in quotes. It says leather quote armor, because I have natural armor that's better than any light armor that exists. So,
Unless it's magical light armor.
I guess unless it's +1 studded or something. Even then, my thing.
Yeah,
is
but any magical armor, the effects might be worth the 1 AC.
maybe.
You get armor that's like grows you by 3 inches. Doesn't say how, but you're gonna put that on. I can't imagine Edge like that. No offense.
I'm gonna take a look around the room for my usual what I've been searching for.
Okay. Give me investigation or perception.
Can I guide myself?
Because
Yeah.
you guide yourself, technically.
Yes, but no detect magic
Yeah,
because
you lose detect magic.
Well, detect magic's probably at the tail end anyway because it only lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'll search the room and then ritual
We're
cast.
just sprinting from room to room with detect magic so we can get it in the 10 minutes.
So that's 14 plus 2 is 16 plus 2 on the guidance, so 18.
18. Okay. So you don't notice anything once again about this room that is standoutish. You do notice that the painting, its eyes do seem to follow you.
Creepy.
Of course. But besides that, they're no, yeah.
No personal effects.
There are, but they're not what you would expect of a like a knight to have. It seems like there's a lot of like travelers kind of possessions. It doesn't seem like most of the other personal effects that you've been finding are they're very standard. Like this is a knight's castle. They have an outfit, they have a regime. This seems to be a little bit more unique, a little bit more out of the ordinary. The clothing that you find, but you don't find any. There's no letters. There's no writing or anything. But this room does seem less like it seems more luxury than live.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll ritual cast detect magic again while we're in here.
Okay. You probably get some more pings of illusion magic
from the painting.
Coming from that painting. But besides that, nothing magical.
It's a different painting than the dragon one, right?
Yes, there was a mural in the bathroom. That's where that was. In this is a portrait of you can presume it's whoever owned the castle.
There's nothing behind the portrait, right?
Are you gonna take the portrait off the wall?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up Leon as he does that.
Okay. So it's up high above the mantelpiece. So you there's a like a good leather chair. This leather chair was not taken, but it was knocked over. Has a slash mark through it. And you prop that up.
This guy's coke stash.
Yeah. You prop that up against the mantle. You get up there, and you go to reach to take the painting off, and like when you go to do that, you notice that the painting's face just kind of like looks at you, and it's like, what the hell? And you go to take it off, and it's stuck.
Since I'm up here, does the edges of the painting look normal, or is there some kind of chemical residue?
I would say there's a chemical residue.
Okay.
I have to check that because I didn't think of that. Okay. There's technically another magical thing that you were checking from that painting besides illusory.
From chemical residue.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this isn't my first rodeo. I'm gonna pull a throwing knife off my belt, and I'm going to very steadily and carefully cut along the edges of the painting, preserving the painting itself. I'll roll it up, whatever.
Out of the frame.
Out of the frame.
I am going to back up from Leon as he does this.
Okay.
I would like to make that known.
Okay. So, you remove the painting from the frame. Technically not breaking the painting, so technically, oh, that's weird. Technically, that magic would still hold then. So then, yeah, you have a.
I was like, oh, I read the fucking the book already.
I don't remember Argynvostholt like at all.
It's a lot.
I
so
know that it
hope
exists. Not. That's about it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you have one magical painting.
Would you like to enlighten us on what you're doing?
He's stealing this painting, is what he just did.
That's a byproduct. I wanted to see what was behind it.
Oh, I mean, now it's just a frame that is essentially glued to the wall.
Okay, the backboard of the frame, is it wood or?
Yeah, I would say so. I don't know what else it would be.
Okay, then I'm gonna continue with what I'm attempting to do. I'm gonna take my crowbar and my hammer, and I'm gonna hit the wood to try and remove the wood backboard.
You think it's like a portal?
No, I think there might be something in the wall behind the painting.
Oh.
But
Again,
if I can't remove the painting from the wall, I'm going to use the crowbar as like a wedge to essentially chip the backboard out, like off of the frame, so I can just pull it out, and now there's a hole.
Okay. You can give me your
a charisma saving throw.
You're putting a crowbar, like. Okay. So this is the frame of the painting, right?
Yes.
Right. So there's essentially a slot where the painting was. That is now removed. So now there's a frame that is extruded out a little bit, and then it's got the back.
Yes.
And the back is flush with the wall. You are taking your crowbar and you are putting it in essentially.
Nope.
No.
I'm essentially using it to essentially kind of like perforate the edge.
Oh, so like
along the frame. So then I can just hit it with the hammer and pop it, and then I can just take it out.
Okay. So you're doing that. You notice that the frame is giving way. The back of the frame.
Okay.
Is still on that wall, but you're removing the frame. So there's the back of the painting and the frame, right? Right. The back of the painting, or the back of the frame.
The backboard, yes.
Yeah, the backboard is not being removed, but the frame you are like.
I'm essentially trying to break the wood.
I know, but it's a little. There's information. This fucking D&D Beyond page is turning me ghastly.
It looks like you toked the hell up in your.
I know, whatever, dude. If it's dark in
like
here and I turn this on, that's the light on my camera. It looks like there's so much smoke in my room.
Maybe you should like wipe the lens of your camera off, you dirty bastard.
That has.
Now it looks like
I
you're in
think
a
it's-
dream sequence.
Well, no. The thing is, it's trying to
It helped
balance.
a little bit.
It's
There
trying
was
to.
definitely dust on your thing.
I know, but there's definitely like it's trying to balance the lighting, and it makes me look like It does. It looks like I'm in Caillou. I just realized that. I mean, look, the borders are like whiting. It's terrible. It's either that or we get this, which is like this is old school Tyler. This is I'm in the darkness.
What do you mean? That's current Tyler when I don't have the light on in the room.
That's what I'm. Yeah, but right now you have the light on in your room, so it's not like that.
Tyler,
I could
you're
turn the
moving
light
like-
on, but then it gets too much. Then it gets to yellow. I need to switch that out.
Tyler, aren't you moving in like August?
No, we're moving end of June.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So am I.
I'm not. Okay. So
So,
Tyler,
evocation.
I will say that back frame is stuck to that wall.
Does the frame come off?
Does the
Yeah,
I
the
would
frame.
say-
I could. It seems like I could
I
take
would
the
say-
frame off. It's just the wooden backboard is going to remain stuck to the wall.
yes.
So if there's anything behind it, I can't get to it without dissolving whatever magical solvent or magical
The
adhesive.
rest of the wall is stone.
Yes.
How dry is the wood?
I would say it's been a while. It's been a while. This room has been closed off. I'd say it's rather dry.
I'm gonna try and put fire to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna like tie like a handkerchief or something over my nose and mouth because it's gonna be burning glue.
I'm trying to figure out how this works. Tyler, this might be a DM conversation. Because I'm trying to think of how it would work. This glue is not going anywhere. And
What
it
about
is-
the wood?
Well, here's the thing: is the glue is stuck to the wood, and the glue's not going anywhere.
Does
So
it
you-
does it take to fire?
The wood? I would say the wood would take to fire, but the only thing is
If it's covered in a layer of glue, then it's not gonna light.
well, like the back of it is what I'm saying. It is glued up to the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you said it was flush with the wall.
Yeah. Like glued.
Onto the wall, not
Yeah.
flush with the wall then.
Oh, when I said flush, you thought I meant like there was an inlet for it.
Yeah, like it's flush to the wall. That's what that means.
I meant flush to the wall as in flat against the wall.
It is on flat against the wall. Okay. Whatever. It doesn't seem like we're getting through this. I don't have knock. I don't think that Polaris has knock. Druids don't get knock. I mean, I have
think
thieves
so. I think
tools, but I don't think that's gonna help.
Dude, it's terrible when there's like me and Tyler sometimes have this thing where he's trying to do something, but I know exactly what he's trying to do, but I know it. Like I should have just right from the start just said Tyler no.
No.
Whatever you're thinking.
The only thing I could find is that by the rules of, I'm assuming this is sovereign clue, is that the indestructible hold is only present if it is sticking two pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make either one of those two pieces indestructible.
True.
Just
However,
the bond
what it
itself
does,
is indestructible. So
Yes.
if one of those things were to disappear,
but it would need to disappear. It would need to no longer exist. It is permanently bound together.
Yes.
So you either have to move it as one entity, remove the bond, which you can't in the sense that not that as in it is impossible, as in you guys do not have the means to do it. And so then your other option is destroy one or the other completely, because in my head this is what I'm thinking is you can burn the wood. The wood, when you burn wood, it's still there. Just burnt now.
It's just ashes glued to the fucking wall.
Which is wild.
Okay, then I won't bother doing that, but I will. Let's
this I should read Tyler better, because I read him and then rather than I hate shutting people down. So instead we get into this where Tyler's trying to fight literally the one object in D&D that says cannot be done. And Tyler's trying to pry at sovereign glue with a
in that case, let's go to the hallway with the statue whose eyes definitely don't shoot fireballs.
What it also comes down to is the fact that, like,
me saying Resident Evil at
it's
one
not even
point.
Just that. It's not even just that. It's also my brain forming a bias, because in my head, if I were to, like, obviously we don't have magical glue in the real world, but if I was putting glue on the back of a picture frame, right? Like, especially like let's use like just real world glue as an example. If I got like really expensive, nice, like super glue, right, for whatever reason, that shit's expensive, and it is a limited resource.
Yep.
I would be like, all right, I got to stick this picture frame to the wall. I'm gonna put it along the edge.
Oh, he's gonna limit how much he uses. So wait, hold on. So your entire thought process was, all right, sovereign glue. He's only gonna use it around the edges because that's all he needs to do.
Maybe this is because we grew up poor, so I'm like, you're not gonna use it. You're not gonna slather the back in sovereign glue.
No,
Tyler, he's got a giant sovereign glue stick, okay, and he put it on the whole back.
Yo, this is my thought process. Is, if I get that extra into detail where I'm like, well, technically he would have only put the glue on the corners, because why would he need it anywhere else? Because he's just trying to do it so people don't steal his paintings when they stay in his house. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, whatever. I'm like, you can't get it off the wall. It says to break the bond, you need blah blah blah, you need blah blah blah, you need blah blah blah.
Alternatively, Tyler, he's got a bottle of 3M spray-on sovereign glue.
Dude, imagine huffing sovereign glue.
It just sticks with you forever.
It's like a Datura trip.
You think sovereign glue's like that, like art glue that like has the like the metal lid with the brush attached to it that you have to pull out and then use the little brush to brush it off?
I actually would. Well, no, because the way it's described is like it is in a container. That the glass container itself has a magical effect placed upon it, so the glue doesn't stick to the container because it would otherwise.
It seems like a fucking process.
Yeah, but he's rich.
Fair.
And so
yeah, let's go and check for traps in the.
Okay, in the hallway.
Yeah, the hallway that's gonna burn us.
Oh, no, it would never burn you. Why are there... Is that my screen or is that my camera? That there's these red pixels on. I can't tell. I'm hoping that's my camera. It is. That just means my camera's shit. Yay. Okay, so... You guys head out of that room, and towards the hallway. Like I said, you're picking up that there is some sort of evocation magic coming from that statue.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on the ground, on the walls for any kind of trigger, tripwire, pressure plate.
You get a little bit closer, and now you can fully see into the hallway. In front of the statue, on the ground, you notice that there is a very slight, like a glowing tinge of I almost said gray. I don't know if things can glow gray, but this is glowing gray. But like I said, very light, but noticeable. You notice it. In front of that statue.
What is it? Just like a is there like floor tiles, or is it wood?
It would be wood. It's a wood floor.
Okay. How big is the spot that's glowing? Is it like encompassing the whole like where the statue is and in front of it, or just a spot in front of the statue? Like, is there room to maneuver around it?
I would say if you were very careful, I would say it would require a check to do so. Because it's big enough that you have to make a considerable effort to avoid triggering it, and also just passing by it. You know how magic is. Be a finicky mistress. So you can try and get past without disturbing whatever this little ritual circle on the ground is. And then there's also that door to your right as soon as you go into the hallway.
So this is at the end of the hallway. How big of a surface area did you say it's glowing? Did it take up like the whole width of the hallway?
Sorry, we're back.
I would say so.
Okay.
What happened?
Just checking out Fireball statue.
Yeah.
Finally moved on from the painting.
There's no glyph of wardings or
there's a glowing spot. The same there's a glowing spot
filled with spikes and snakes and stuff.
There's a spot glowing right in front of it that's like the same width of the hallway. So we'd have to maneuver around the corner. Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it like the fucking hallway full of lasers from like spy movies? Or is it more like a giant wall?
No, it's a spot on the floor.
Yeah, it's just a spot on the floor.
The statue. What does the statue look like? And is there like a window or something behind it?
There's no window behind it, but it looks... It's a very generic knight statue, but it does take on the aesthetics of... You notice that the armor that the knight is wearing looks to be very similar to what the knights of the Order of the Silver Dragon wear.
We could hide behind a corner and throw a rock down the hallway. Assuming it doesn't blow up the whole house, which I don't think that you would have your...
Can you imagine?
Well, I was going to say, you wouldn't have a trap blow up a whole house, but we've already had... The only trap that we've encountered so far has, in fact, blown up a whole house.
Especially, in this weird spot. Like, at least that one, you're fucking with the main door so much that it just causes the whole tower to collapse. I can kind of make logical sense. The kill switch for the fucking castle being this one statue on this one side.
You have guests. You have guests in your house. It's like fucking Beauty and the Beast. Like, don't go to the East Wing. It's not because anything's forbidden. It's just if you go there, the whole house will fucking explode. Like, do not go over there.
It just cuts to somebody upstairs like,
block of C4 in my home. No one go over there.
What's the worst that could happen? Steps on the ground.
Hell, and I can't dispel it anymore.
It just cuts to some fucking asshole upstairs looking for the bathroom like, well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Steps on that one square of the floor and then it cuts outside to the mushroom cloud.
It's like a Family Guy skit.
He imbued the trap with the wrong spell and couldn't dispel magic it before it was like already armed. He was like, "Fuck, now I can't."
He was like, "I'm going to have the statue clean the floors of my hallway."
Did you say power word kill?
Did it say, you say cleanse the hallway? I said clean the hallway. Cleansing hallway.
It's a statue that just goes around like a Roomba.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that'd be terrifying. Could you imagine just hearing like gong, 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 and there's just a fucking giant stone statue walks into the room and then just pulls out a broom and just starts sweeping?
It'd be okay if you put it in a little maid outfit.
It's like the robots in the supermarkets or whatever. It's like that.
Oh, hello.
Do they put googly eyes on?
Yeah, dude, it would terrify me to have a statue sweep my house.
Put it in a little maid outfit.
In the middle of the night? Hell
Dude,
no.
in the middle of the night. Dude, imagine your door just fucking swings open, and there's just a fucking statue standing there. You're like, and then just walks into my room, starts cleaning up the mess, picks up some plate, walks out.
Takes it out.
Yeah, I'll be like, what the fuck? Bags up my garbage, staring at me the whole time.
Anyway,
fucking terrifying.
Should we throw a rock down the hallway?
Anyways, you guys want to throw a rock down the hallway?
Valaris, do the thing.
Does the statue look like you can turn it?
Does the statue? Do you want to get that close to the statue?
I'm not.
This is fucking Knights of Columbus type shit. What the fuck's going on over?
I'm gonna take.
I don't know what Knights of Columbus even means.
I'm gonna take a lot of cover as Valaris is gonna throw a rock down the hallway.
Yeah,
Valaris throwing a rock down the hallway.
Yeah, but
okay.
As if I was bowling.
And you guys are before the archway, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Is that where you're taking cover? Okay.
Around the corner, I guess.
Okay, so you take a rock, some rubble, and you just underhand it.
Strike!
Yeah. Skips along the ground, hits like the base of the statue, falls into the center of where that circle is, and then you see the circle go red. And the floor starts to shake.
God damn it. The whole building's gonna come down.
Before, right in front of you, a wall made of stone shoots up.
Well, I guess we don't need to explore that
this
anymore.
Hallway.
Let's go somewhere else.
So yeah, so now there is a rock wall covering up the archway. Sorry, Edge. No more getting off the archways for you.
You said there was still a spiral staircase we haven't gone up?
Yeah,
on
so
the south side.
That covers there is also a spiral staircase on this side too. The stairs are accurate on this map. So yeah, so that blocks off the entire north side of there. Can't get to there. Is that annoying?
And of course, looking at the map, there's no stairs on the other side, so we can't even like go up to the third floor and then come back down on the north side to finish checking that.
What I was about to think too.
Well, I got a free painting, so.
You did steal his
and
yeah. That is now from within your pack. Every 5 minutes, going, please help me, help me, he's kidnapped me.
We're gonna hang him up in the anti-bat cave.
The ants.
Yeah, the anti-bat cave, because we're going up against Strahd.
Yeah, that is accurate. All right. Yeah. So then, second floor. Blocked off the rest of the place is blocked off with rocks. So the second floor cleared out technically. Unless you want to dig through that stone.
I've got a mess kit that I would assume has a spoon in it.
Are you gonna eat the rocks?
No, it's got a spoon for me to like chisel out prison style.
That is true. That is factual. Okay. I'm assuming you're not going to do that.
I'm not bothering trying to chisel through a stone wall, magic stone wall.
I assumed as such. Okay. Cool.
If only we had enlarge reduce, we could just throw a rock through through one of the windows from the outside and just throw a shrunk down edge in with a rope tied to him.
Dude, I thought you were gonna say make the spoon
with the Hawkeye bow.
Dude, I thought he was gonna say make the spoon bigger so it's easier to break down the wall. I don't know why that's what I thought you were gonna say.
Because that's funnier.
And he's like, just one spoonful of ice cream, and he's got the comically large spoon that he fucking cast enlarge.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Dude, me going to 7-Eleven on free Slurpee day, enlarge reduce on the fucking cup. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, so you have the two sets of spiral stairs, the north one and the south one. Pick your poison.
Well, I mean, we're right there, so might as well go to the north one.
No.
Okay. That would be interesting if. Tell you know what's funny? That the guy who made those
Does he not have a third floor?
Of course he doesn't have a third floor. Why would he have a third floor, Tyler? Of course he would do the roof and not the third floor. No offense to this man.
He goes up to the third floor of something.
I know, right? That's like...
It's a superstition thing.
Yeah. Maybe it's just sorted differently, because I'm noticing he's got a... Oh, that's...
The first floor, the second floor, the final boss room, the third floor, the attic.
Is this it? Is this it? What the fuck is... This might be it.
Has them sorted via Dewey Decimal System.
Nah, the real problem is the fact that he labeled it as the second floor, which means he's
European.
He's French.
He's European. Other European countries do that.
He's French, though, is what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I was saying I was stating a fact. I wasn't making a guess. I wasn't saying, I think he's French because of this. I'm saying he's French, which is why he does it. But yes, he is European.
I don't know why my brain just fucking shitposted in real time. And you said, no, he's European. And my brain went, do you remember Nick Cage's Ghost Rider? There's that scene when he's on the roof and he goes, you're pissing me off. My brain went, European me off. It might be the sleep deprivation, but
it's definitely the sleep deprivation.
Hey,
I've been in that spot many a time. Okay, so yeah, you guys go up the south or north one?
Dang it, like an Italian accent. European me off.
Well, that's the thing. I keep doing this thing that makes Gina lose her shit every time, where I go, "I'm gonna kick your ass," and I don't know why.
Okay.
She thinks it's really funny.
Is it reminding her of GTA Mario? You remember that video, Tyler?
No.
Where Yoshi goes to Raccoon City because he goes to the Vice City and he goes, I don't like Raccoon City sounds good, and then he goes to Raccoon City and gets eaten by zombies.
I don't remember this.
Oh. Anyways, south or north?
North.
North.
Because we're already on that side.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys go up that flight of stairs. And You guys are being extra perceptive, you would say, as you are heading up, correct?
I'm trying to be.
Yeah. What's your passive perception?
15.
11.
11. I know she is a high one.
15.
High enough. Well, as in.
I mean, it's not Thurbrus or Goodfellow high, but it's.
No, but that's what they're meant for.
That reminds me. Did you add the bonus to your passive for Thurbrus, Eduardo?
Say that again?
The bonus to your passive for having the Sentinel Shield? Because it gives you advantage on perception checks. It adds a plus
You have a
5
plus
to your.
5
I
to your
don't think
passive.
that I put it in the box, but I could be wrong. But I'll take a look while Al's doing.
Because I think that makes your passive like a 25 or something. I was thinking about it earlier today.
25.
Okay. I was thinking about it earlier, and I'm like, fuck.
Level 6 character with 25 passive perception. Get fucked.
Hey, more power to you, man.
Dude, I can see literally everything.
If it makes you feel any better, I have an NPC that has a higher passive perception, so.
There's like one guard in the back of the room scratching his balls, and I look him dead in the eye, and I'm like, I see what you're doing.
It's that bit from Tony Stark on the helicarrier. Just that man was itching his balls. He thought we wouldn't notice, but I did.
Well, we did. This is the 3rd floor here?
This is the 3rd floor. You guys are in that very bright orange semicircle. And you come out.
Let's go around clockwise, I guess.
So it comes out into the hallway. There's a doorway immediately on your left.
Let's just take that one.
Okay. So you go in. Excuse me. You walk in, or are you same thing as usual? Are you opening up that door? The door is slightly cracked open, I will say.
If it's slightly cracked open, I'll have somebody who's better at taking a look take a look.
I have my little hand mirror, so I will crack it just a little bit further and stick my hand mirror in.
Okay. You can give me a
Yes, please.
perception check.
I will be guiding myself, because I will definitely have lost detect magic again by this point. It's, God forbid it lasts longer than 10 minutes.
Well, you could just ritual cast it again.
Oh, I'm gonna. That's...
Valaris can also ritual cast detect magic.
12 plus 2 is 14, plus another 2 for the guidance, so 16.
16? Okay. So, you tilt in. You're using the hand mirror to look inside.
Actually,
it's
you
so
said perception, right?
I did.
I was using my investigation, so that's 12 plus 5 plus 2, so 19.
Okay. A little better. So you peek in with the hand mirror. And it's a large room. Like the rest of the castle, dust and cobwebs all around. In the middle.
Wait, there's somebody there? You said dust and cobwebs was here.
Spider room.
Father, I'm sorry. You're.
You gotta bring back the dust and echoes joke.
I know. I'm glad we didn't. There's a large, a long wooden table in the middle of that room. Once again, nice chandelier hanging down, and then there are these 6 very nice.
Sorry. Sorry, that was really fucking loud. I was not expecting that to be so loud.
What was that?
I was like, are you okay?
What was that? Anyway, these 6 high-backed chairs surround the table. Each of them, except one, has a corpse slumped over in them.
Sorry, all but one of what?
Of the chairs. There's chairs surrounding a table in the middle of the room. There are 6 chairs. One sits empty. The other 5 seat well armed, well dressed corpses. They look very similar to the other figures that you met in the chapel. They have not noticed you, so they do not react to you.
They haven't noticed us, you say?
No.
Perhaps it sounds like maybe we're going to get in combat with these corpses. They look heavily armed, though.
I'm willing to, if you guys want to wait out here, go in and try and initiate conversation with them with like my holy symbol on display. If you guys want to wait outside just in case they do decide to be big dickheads.
Hold on though, because there's... Oh no, we can't get into that room from the other side. There's only the one door.
Looked. That was my first thought.
Right.
If it looks like they're going to attack me, I will cast Thaumaturgy to have the door swing open so you don't have to worry about opening it.
Alright.
Okay. So, you going in?
Yeah, I'll have my holy symbol out and I will walk in and close the door behind me.
Okay. So, you walk in.
Hands up.
Yeah. As you walk in and you're closing the door behind you, one of them lifts its head up. Why do you disturb the dead?
Seems so dead to me.
As the other 4 also raise their heads and crack their necks towards you.
I've come here with the Morning Lord's blessing to rid this land of Strahd.
The one that spoke begins very carefully to rise from its seat.
Am I picking up aggressive vibes?
Not aggressive, more as intimidating. You both have wants.
Why did this, get sexual all of a sudden?
I was gonna say needs, and I felt that was worse, so that is why. Because if I said need, it sounds like he was about to have sex with the skeleton. But he stands up. It's not necessarily aggressive, just he's a knight. He's trying to get his message across. The Morning Lord does. I guess he's undead. He should probably talk a little bit more raspy.
Hey, smooth skin.
Smooth skin. The Morning Lord. No, because then it's gonna become too funny. The Morning Lord does not wish for Strahd to be cleansed of this land. Strahd is right where he belongs.
And what of all the other people who suffer because of it?
looks among his fellow knights of the round table. It's a square table. We all must make sacrifice.
Were they given a choice?
Some of us were.
Not my question.
Were not. Not all people are given choices, and not all is fair.
Was afraid you'd say that. And I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, and the door is going to slam open.
Okay. So.
Rah! I'm a lizard.
I'm assuming that means you're going to try and jump these guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on. Rah! I'm a lizard.
Okay. Then in that case, we can roll initiative.
Don't forget, Ed, you have an advantage.
Oh, right.
18.
Yeah, you just slammed the door open. I mean, you don't have to roll initiative, you freeloader. Okay. Oh.
God, I gotta clip that. That's fucking great.
I got 17.
21.
21.
21.
Can Twitch hear the soundboard?
Yeah, it comes through my headphones, so yeah.
Okay, so we got.
Yeah, did you say there were 5 of them total?
Yes. Leon, you got a
18.
18. Edge.
17. 14 plus 3.
Valaris.
21.
21.
Oh, I'm totally gonna do that.
God, I just want a shirt now with just a chibi version of Edge just popping through a door going, ah, I'm a lizard. I don't know why that was so fucking funny. I just wasn't expecting it.
Okay. So, with this, the other, you guys bust in. The other 4, stand up from their seats, and within a blink of an eye, have unsheathed their weapons. Valaris. You're up.
Sorry, I forgot we were muted. I was doing some fuckery.
He was doing some fuckery.
Is that what their kids are calling it these days?
Probably.
Let's see. How far away are they?
They
It can't be that big a room.
No. The closest one is 10 feet away. So there's one who's 10 feet away. There's 3 who are 15, and then the last one is 20 feet. For the 5 of them. I will make a note that the one who was talking did not draw his weapon.
Well, attack him first.
Is that the one that's 10 feet away?
Huh? No,
Not the-
he is. He's 15 feet away. He's one of the ones who are 15 feet away.
I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
Just gonna take the dodge action.
Because that's a good point. I don't want to attack first.
Maybe you shouldn't have rolled a 19.
They're just hitting the wall.
Okay. Anything else besides the dodge action?
No,
You're gonna activate your archer, but I don't have it.
no, that's it.
Okay. So, Leon, you're up.
Okay, just for funsies' sake, is there any like dishes or anything on the table itself?
Yes, I would say. I would say so.
Okay, so I am going to move forward, up onto the table because I have 40 feet of movement.
Oh, when you say dishes, okay.
Like bowls or anything.
There's probably, yeah, I would say there's a couple, not a lot. It looks more like a convening chamber than a dining hall.
Okay, it's just for
So there's
funsies.
more-
I can do it without
yeah.
it. It's just for flavor.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump up to the closest one and make an attack with my longsword. That is a 13 plus 5, 18.
18 hits.
Okay.
You're talking the closest one?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 plus 3.
What up, Penny?
8 plus 3, 11 damage.
11.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action and essentially stomp on the edge of one of these bowls so it flips up to the front of my boot. And I'm going to kick him in the face with the bowl as an unarmed strike.
Okay.
That's a 16 plus 5, 21.
That definitely hits.
Another 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And because I used an unarmed strike, I have an AC of 18 now.
Okay. So, you said 5 damage?
Yeah.
Another 5? Okay. You jump up on the table, and you stab at the first guy. Or do you stab and then jump on the table?
I would think I would, as I'm like jumping up on the table, I slash him across the chest and then do the little bowl flip and roundhouse kick him in the face.
Yeah, you as you're jumping up, you slash past it. What type of?
Silver.
Doesn't
Silver
matter.
slashing.
Oh,
Slashing.
fuck, I had piercing damage. God damn it.
Let me check something. Cause it might be.
I only have piercing damage. I literally... Unless I bite them, in which case it's slashing damage
If
for
it's
some reason.
if it's halved, the first one would be 5 damage because I did 11.
I know how to do math, Tyler.
Okay, I was trying to be helpful.
Bless you. Hey.
It's always half rounded down, right?
Yep. For things that are negative, it's always half rounded down. For some things, they do half rounded up. I don't know, Penny.
For like damage and resistance, it's half rounded down.
Yeah. But yeah, you slash him as you jump up onto the table, cutting through his chainmail. And you fucking kick this dish up in the air and kick it right at his head. Hits him right in the head, knocks down immediately. So that guy is conked out. I'll let you decide if that was non-lethal or not. To non-lethal or lethally bowl him.
I would say at this point, Leon is getting frustrated with the amount of like, if the little people suffer, it's a sacrifice we gotta be willing to make. So I don't think he's thinking about non-lethal on these skeletons.
Okay, so you kick the bowl at the skeleton's head, and it snaps off this vertebrae, and its head comes off with the bowl, taking out one of the corpses. Is that Leon's turn?
Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. So Edge, you're up. One of the skeletons is dead.
Re-dead.
Re-dead. That was the one that was 10 feet away. So there are 3 that are 15 feet away. One of the ones that are 15 feet away is the guy who was talking.
None of them have moved in. None of them have moved in.
They haven't gone yet.
Okay. I am going to stand back to back with Leon and...
On the
Does
table?
that put me in range of any of them?
I would say so, yes. If you're jumping on the table with Leon.
We're going full Pirates of the Caribbean, man.
I know, it's very cinematic that you guys are just like, fuck it, tables, we're jumping on them.
I'm gonna prep an action to attack with my rapier if any of them attacks me.
Okay, so you're like getting up on the table, defensive
guard.
stance. Okay. Okay, anything else or just that?
I spent 10 minutes giving you 7 temporary hit. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Give me a minute. My speech is almost done.
No, I don't have anything else with my bonus action. I'm not disengaging. I'm not hiding. I'm not dashing. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. If that is the case, I have a question. I know I'm the DM, but so command.
Yes.
It says blah 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 blah. Oh, on its next turn. Okay, never mind. Answered my own question. Leon, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha. 16.
16. The one who is unarmed lifts his hand towards you. And drop your weapons. And you feel
That's
this.
too many words.
Yeah. I don't care.
He just says disarm.
And that's why I didn't say it, because it sounds boring. And this sense of necessity starts to go through your head before you steel yourself against it. And you can feel that his words have no power over you. And that is his turn.
Get fucked, loser.
Yeah. In that case, the other three are going to go now. Here's the thing. They see that Leon wants to fight, and Edge would rather not have to murder them if he doesn't have to.
Not necessarily. They drew on me, but we also kind of ambushed them.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't. They've drawn. I've drawn is essentially where we're at.
They are going to do the same thing as you, Edge. They are going to brace themselves for if there is an attack. They are going to. They're gonna get closer to you guys, so they're within range, fully. And
He's the main guy moving, or is he staying in his spot?
He takes a step back. Not triggering attack of opportunity. But the others move in. So they were if they could. But so there's 2 on your side, Leon, and 1 on your side, Edge. All of them have prepared attacks. And then with that, it is top of the order to the person who is not technically part of the showdown.
Valaris just dropped a fireball on all of us.
Valaris, you're up. There is a very tense scenario unfolding in front of you, in which weapons are drawn. Blood is getting ready to be spilt. One of the skeletons has already been decapitated. I will make a note when you did that. A blue, like mist, left its body. And I believe there's a window in the room. Goes out the window.
It just enters the ethereal plane, and it's all like, why is everything on fire?
Yeah, he's like, ah!
Well,
The mist comes back.
I would probably address the group and be like, there doesn't have to be fighting. Our weapons are only drawn because your weapons are drawn.
That is factually not correct. You guys drew weapons first.
Your weapons are only drawn because our weapons are drawn first.
Girl boss gatekeep gaslight.
Tyler, please.
Actually, you
right.
guys drew your weapons first.
Well, I suppose I can't say that then, because that is definitely wrong.
Then you're lying. But you could gaslight them.
No, I'm not gonna gaslight them, but yeah, there doesn't have to be fighting. We can talk it out. We were just surprised to see that there was anyone in here.
Yeah, Leon was surprised. Okay. Alright, that information is added to the pile. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it? Okay. Leon.
They're all going to attack you.
You're very I don't want to say you're the fire in this situation that could set the
yeah, he's not quelling.
you're very much the
Antagonizer.
You're the antagonizer here. You have a lot of say in what happens next.
That's fine. The question as a DM.
Yes.
They have readied actions to attack.
Yes.
Does disengage affect that at all?
Well,
because it's
that
technically not an
let me-
opportunity attack.
it would affect opportunity attacks, but if their attack is readied to hit you if you attack. If you don't attack, then they're just not going to attack you. If they have attacks readied, it would be stupid to have attacks ready to attack somebody who leaves.
If you take the
their
disengage
range.
action, your movement does not provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn. There you go. They are not making opportunity attacks against you. They have readied attacks against you. They have readied an action, attack. A disengage would not prevent that. However, what would prevent them from attacking you is if you don't attack.
What do they all have? Just like long swords, or?
Yes, they're wearing long. They have long swords, and they're wearing like tattered chainmail.
Okay. And the big guy's taken a step back from the table, right?
Yes. So he is 10 feet away from you. He's 10 feet away from you. He's 15 feet away from Edge and 20 feet away from Valaris.
Fuck it. I'm going to run forward. As I'm moving towards him, I'm going to throw a knife at him.
Mm-hmm. So
That's
as you're moving toward.
Yeah.
Leon is thirsting for undead blood right now.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. I will let this fly before the other attacks.
I forget. Are we using the same crit rules as we used for Ardor?
Max dice and the next.
Okay.
Then roll.
Crunchy crit is apparently what that's called.
Not great. That's.
I call it having fun.
So that's 8 damage from the throw
everybody
knife.
on Reddit is like, "Oh, if you use crunchy crit, then your monsters are going to instantly kill your players." I'm like, how many times have you had a monster crit? Because like, it happens just as many times. Players
also,
crit.
like, who cares? It's funny.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So I throw the knife at him. 8 damage.
Sounds like a DM issue.
And then as I reach the end of the table, I'm going to jump off and drop kick him in the chest as an unarmed attack with my bonus action.
So the first one unfortunately provokes the others to go off.
That's fair.
So I
18 to hit.
Get this attack, Tyler, because what if they kill you?
Would that provoke my attack to attack them? I think it would.
It would, yeah. Theirs triggers first,
Okay.
but you only have one guy attacking you, Edge.
If you ready an action, do you have to do it? Because it uses your reaction.
I don't think so.
It
I don't
uses your
think
reaction. You don't
I would
necessarily
say you
have
don't have to.
Okay.
However, in this case, they are going to, so I'm assuming you're going to. Okay,
Well,
so
they only did because Leon did first.
yeah, it's a real arms race. This whole thing.
Well, the only problem is that they're skeletons, so I can't like eat their corpses. So I like don't really care if they're dead or not.
You can chew on the bones.
I could gnaw on the bones, but they're gonna be like dusty and empty.
Okay, so Edge, since I'm rolling for the one against you first.
Against me, I didn't.
Yeah. Their stipulation was
If anybody
attacks. Yeah.
Alright.
So that is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
So that hits. And then that is 6. I gotta use these dice way more often. That is 15. 15 with slashing damage as he brings his sword through you. That was literally like max damage without a crit though. So Leon, your turn to get hit. This is 17 hit.
17 just hits. Or is one over my AC.
So that is 9 damage on the first one, 9 slashing, non-magical. And then the second one rolled a dirty 20, so that hits. That is 7 more.
Okay.
But yeah, so then you hit him for 8, and what's your next move against
unarmed strike. 18 to hit.
18 to hit? 18 hits.
I'm also going to use my reaction to attack.
7 damage, and my AC is 18 until the beginning of my next turn.
All right. Edge.
I miss. Unless a 9 hits.
No.
Okay, yeah, I miss.
That sucks.
Okay,
anyways,
now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
I'm gonna turn
How
the
many
camera
are
off for
there?
a
There's
second. 'Cause
one
I
in
gotta
front of
feed
me
the
that
baby.
attacked me, and 2 that attacked Leon, and 1 that's in the corner.
Yeah, there's one that's on you. There's 2 guys attacking Leon, and then there's the guy who Leon just kicked.
I don't have pack tactics, or I don't have, Damn, is the one that I'm attacking within 5 feet of Leon?
No.
So I wouldn't have sneak attack.
No. Unless you go for the other one that attacked
Would
Leon.
I have to provoke opportunity to do that?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay, well then, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I'm gonna attack with my rapier. That is a nat 1. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Hungry Jaws and bite him. Does an 18 hit?
And 18 hits. I thought you were just saying 8, and I was gonna weep for you.
No. Well, no, because I looked at my attack bonus and I only have a +2, so.
Oh.
Because it uses strength, and I've got a 10 in strength.
Yeah.
How much does it do? 1d6.
Rolling the big
He's gonna
numbers
take
here.
5 slashing damage. For some reason, my bite is slashing damage. But if you use the Volo's Guide to Monster, it's piercing damage.
I think
But
that's
I'm
because
using
originally it was
Monster
supposed to be a
of
claw
Madness.
attack, I think.
That's what I figured too, but it says bite, so I bite.
I think they just took it off of unarmed attack, or whatever the fuck it's called, and that is slashing, I think. Whatever.
Yeah, the claw attack or whatever.
They fucked it up somehow, I'm sure. Either that, or they tried to interpret that as like you doing like an alligator roll, where it's like, "Arr," which I
Yeah.
can see as them being. That's a little bit more slashy, but irrelevant. You said 5.
Like a big dinosaur, because big dinosaurs used to just open their jaw and swing their head around rather than like biting down.
I would do that.
Like allosaurs.
You said 5 damage.
5 damage.
5
Slashing.
damage.
Non-magical, because my teeth are normal.
Non-magical.
I don't have a silver grill on either. Yeah.
Dude, the magical grill. That shit would go crazy. I gotta get you that.
My goal is to blow up and pretend like I don't know nobody.
Buddy.
You know which one I'm
Okay. So then, Edge, you went, which means it is this guy's turn, who just got kicked by Leon. Leon, I know you turned your camera off. I'm assuming you're still there.
You take a bajillion damage.
Bless you. Cat
They're
sneezed.
not attacking me because I'm not attacking them.
Oh, what does he want to do? Probably just that. Okay. Leon, he unsheaths his sword finally and points it towards you. His sword glows blue. And you feel this cold run down your spine. And he is going to make an attack roll against you.
Not me.
And that is a 26. I'm assuming that hits because you have an 18 AC. I'm hoping he's here. I know he said he's feeding.
That's at least a +7 to hit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You said that was fully armored, and I was like, I don't know if this is the best idea.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
She's chilling. Valaris is chill. She's back there like, whatever.
I can take my next action to disengage. Fucking run away.
So 26, I'm assuming, hits Leon. I don't know if Leon can do anything about it.
I don't know. You said his AC was 5 higher, which would make it like 19. Or, sorry, 21. 21?
I thought he had an 18 AC.
He had a 16 plus something.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure it hits Leon. So in that case, be so that is that is 10 magical slashing damage, and Leon, I'm going to need you to make a charisma save.
I'm just gonna leave Leon in the dust.
5.
Okay.
Leon is not particularly charismatic.
-1.
E. That is an additional 9 magical slashing damage as you as he hits you once with the sword, and then it's like a fierce ghostly presence hits you again, basically marking the same spot as you just got hit. And that is his turn.
I'm at 4 HP.
Yeah.
You're about to also be alone in the room.
And then it is the other guy's turns. The one that was attacking you, Edge, is going to attack you again. And that is an 8. I do not think that hits you. Leon, there are 2 who are now coming over to you.
Has that one skeleton next to me ended his turn?
He just ended his turn.
I am going to use my reaction to skirmish and run 15 feet away, not provoking opportunity attacks.
Out of the room?
Yep, out of the room. See ya, Leon.
Okay. So, Leon, you are now in the room. Valaris is in the doorway still. But besides that, Edge just said, I am out! And like those little lizards that run on their back legs and like across water and shit. That's what that looks like. Just but these 2 guys are going to make their move against you, Leon. That is a 17. I don't think that hits.
No, my AC is currently 18.
Okay. So one of them misses. The other one is a dirty 20. That is... Leon's definitely downed. That's 11.
Yep.
Slashing. So Leon is down. It is top of the order. Leon is on the ground, surrounded by 2 of these undead and the
Is this in a hallway
pseudo
or like
leader.
a room?
This is like that conference room, like the dining hall kind of thing.
Is there anything that I can observe that like they might be guarding or something?
I mean, they were just kind of chill. This is like their meeting room, and they were just kind of chilling in here, and you guys pulled up and started fucking with them.
I
So
pulled with them.
true. Well, you pulled up. You just didn't fuck with them.
No.
But they're not necessarily guarding anything in this room. It seemed more like I said, this is where they convene. This is where they talk their nightly talks. So you don't know if they were just chilling or if they were having a nightly talk, big meeting, and you guys came in and started kicking bowls at people's heads, decapitating them and whatnot. But
Leon's got to make like a death save, doesn't he?
he will on his turn.
Don't you have to take one right when you go down?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just on your turn. Well, it's at the end of your turn, technically.
I'm gonna ask them very politely. I'm still standing by the doorway. Please apologize for my companions. What? Please apologize. Oh yeah, let me apologize.
Please apologize.
Let me apologize for my companions. They're just the testosterone's running through them. No, I'm not gonna say that. But please let me apologize for my companions. Let me take Leon, and we'll leave this place and you guys alone.
I'm gonna make this a persuasion check, but I just need to know at a personal level. Are you gonna take Leon and leave this place alone, or are you taking Leon, going outside, patching Leon up in round 2?
No, I'm taking Leon, dragging his fucking dead, unconscious fucking body out of the room, and then we're leaving the room, but not necessarily leaving the castle or whatever.
You can give me a.
But I'm not trying to fucking. I'm not.
You can give me a persuasion check. You can give me a persuasion check.
Stupid ass idea for us to go back in there. Because it's not gonna fucking accomplish anything.
How many short rests can we take in a day?
Technically, I thought there was a limit. For some reason, I know Baldur's Gate is 2. I want to say it's 2, but I was gonna say 2. Baldur's Gate, not.
I think it's only because in Baldur's Gate they don't have hit die for you to roll.
I know, which is why I'm like. I think
yeah, it's 5e. You can take as many as you want. You just have limited.
It's just it's just essentially the hit die is what's limiting you, and also on top of that, the fact that like you guys are gonna be like, well, long rests or short rests don't do anything for most classes.
I got a 12.
Okay.
They just stabbed me again.
I was gonna say they meant you no harm, but Leon most definitely did mean them harm.
The leader of the group raises his hand up, and Leon's body floats off of the ground. Before he thuds it onto the table. Leon, you can give me a death save.
I rolled a 2.
You fail your death save.
But not a bad failure, that's for sure.
It was very close to being bad, but it's fine. Dude, they should have done that. They should have made it so as soon as you take a crit, you insta die.
You pretty much do. If
Well, you
you
take
get
2
attacked
fails.
while you're incapacitated, it automatically crits.
Yeah,
And
that's
if
2
you
failures.
crit, you take 2 fails. So if he was attacked right now, he would just straight up die.
So Leon's body lays on the table. Relinquish your weapons unto us. Directed towards you, Valaris.
Oh.
I don't even think you have any weapons. You have a scimitar, but that's like literally it.
Whatever else. I mean, I barely use the scimitar anyways. So I'll fucking give him my scimitar.
Okay. So you.
I will say, please take it.
Okay.
For allowing me to take him.
As you drop your
what is
weapon.
The life of one mortal soul? About a scimitar's worth.
As you drop your weapon, the room starts to fill with this blue mist. As spirits start entering through the windows, circling above Leon. Like vultures. The best way to describe it. You will go to the audience hall. And you will seek our Lord.
Our Lord?
Our Lord. His voice thunders. Tell your friend that he must also disarm himself. Edge, I'm assuming you're like just kind of like just outside of the room.
I mean, I wouldn't have like run down the stairs. I only have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, so you can hear this. It is very loud.
Throw your short bow in.
I'll start shooting.
I had to wait till Leon was down to utter the sentence "relinquish your weapons unto me" because I know Tyler would go okay and then like go like Naruto protagonist.
I definitely would not have given them my weapon, so I'm glad I ran out of the room.
But they do say relinquish your weapons.
Yeah, they're saying it to you.
I'm not doing that.
They know you're fucking out there.
Yeah, but they cannot catch me.
They can't catch me! You're in their home!
I have 90 feet of movement per turn.
Then what the fuck am I doing this for?
For Leon, who's dead on the table. Not for me. I'm gone. See ya.
Just let me die.
I'm like a Looney Tunes dust outline right now, okay? I'm gone.
Dude, this...
I'm not giving up my rapier.
You have a fucking short bow. Give that shit up. You don't fucking use that.
Yes, I do.
You actually?
Yeah, I've used it twice.
Leon's life is not worth that short bow.
I mean, I have 2 daggers that I'll drop one of, but I'm not
Dude, Leon, you are worth nothing to Edge.
I am not dropping my rapier.
We will not barter for his corpse.
I'm serious. I'm not dropping my rapier.
I guess I would try to say,
It's a gift from my father. I'm not dropping my rapier.
please allow my companion to keep his rapier. It's a very important gift from his father. He Well, it's very important to him. He did end up running away after all. He only attacked because this guy on the table attacked, so he was backing up his bestie.
Okay.
Which I know is not a good excuse, but
you can. I was gonna give you disadvantage, but the sad story about his father. Well, they don't know if his father's dead or whatnot about his father, but it's a gift from his father. They can accept that. So you can give me
they
another.
had fathers once.
They did maybe. They maybe had 2 mothers. You're not very respectful.
Yeah. Trying to.
They could have no fathers. But you can give me a persuasion check. I will say the advantages and the disadvantages have balanced out. They are mostly unreasonable, but not entirely.
A 9.
I, Sir Godfrey, Captain of the Order of the Silver Dragon, demand that you disarm you and your fellow compatriots and immediately seek audience with our commander. Failure to do so, you will not leave Argynvostholt alive.
I'm already not leaving Barovia. I don't give a fuck. I'm not dropping my weapon. I'll seek audience with your dude, but I'm not dropping my shit.
I'm just imagining this voice just coming out from the side, like he's having this dead serious conversation with Valaris, and it's just like, I'm not fucking doing it!
Bitch. Dude, if they kill me, Strahd's gonna, like, come down here, probably.
I think Strahd and I have enough of a connection where Strahd might come down for me, but I don't think he's gonna come down for you. I guess I'll try one last time. Please, is there not anything that I can provide you?
You are in our home.
So that my companions need not...
How many seconds have passed right now?
How many seconds?
Why are you here? Why didn't you fucking leave?
Because that's what I'm asking, so that I can see.
Why, are you just running? Where,
Yeah,
what?
I'm leaving.
Oh, you're just you're dipping? You're like going out the front door like, whoo, that was intense.
If they keep telling me to drop my weapon, I'm not gonna drop my weapon. They said I'm not gonna leave Argynvostholt. I'm gonna fucking just leave. I'm going. I'm gone.
Okay.
Listen, these 2 adventurers are very nice. This sword is not leaving my hand.
Okay.
It is worth like 300 gold.
With that.
Yes. It is a silver rapier with like several tens of gold worth of gems embedded in the hilt. This sword ain't going nowhere.
Well, then I would say please do not let his choices affect what me and
as
this...
you are. He lifts up Leon's body once again, and he starts walking towards you.
I will be right back. I just have to bring my bottle downstairs.
Okay.
I mean, as he comes closer, I'd probably do like 1 or 2 steps back, and then I'd probably kneel.
Abandon this place. It is not for you.
Yep, you're damn right. See ya.
I'll bow my head, like very, very, very slightly, and just say, yes, we will.
He motions his hand forward. Leon's body, as it heads towards you, and passes through you. As does the Lord Sir Goffrey. As he walks past you. Only Spider Room was on fire. Remember, there was a group of phantoms that you guys saw running towards the flame. They're the Argynvostholt firemen. They're to put out any spider-related fires.
In all my 500 years of work, I've never been called to duty until now.
They raise from the grave the fucking ding 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 ding. As
they've got a fire extinguisher that just sprays out blue ethereal foam.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They have a horse that just has like a huge water tank on its back. The other undead in the room follow suit. As they walk towards the door, they disappear into what you presume to be the ethereal plane.
With Leon?
With Leon. And the blue smoke, the fog, the mist in the room, follows them out. For this next bit, I will have to wait for Leon.
So where am I?
Where are you? You said you ran out the fucking door down the stairs, right?
Building?
Huh?
Am I out of the building?
Yeah, if you ran out of the building, yeah, you're out of the fucking building. You ran down the stairs. You're outside. Whoo! Not my problem.
What if I sneak into the chapel to talk to the guy that I'd freed from his eternal cocoonage? He might be able to give me some brownie points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna head into the chapel and see if they attack me on sight. I'm gonna be like prepping the dodge action every 6 seconds though.
Okay. Every 6 seconds. Dude, Eduardo, I love the way your mind works. The fact that you're like in your head, you're like, what if I get jumped? All right, every 6 seconds.
I'm expecting to get jumped now because I don't know if they've got like ethereal walkie-talkies or whatever, and they're all like, "Hey,
there's a lizard in a black hoodie. Shoot him on sight." Okay, so you run away, run down, and once you get to the main foyer, you start to calm down a bit. You're thinking, you're like, all right.
Hey, that was close. I almost died.
Yeah, but you're like, oh, I saved one of them. They should be a little bit more thankful. Which is, am I wrong?
Well, I'm just gonna go by the thing of like he knows that I don't.
You don't mean harm.
Harm per se. I just am defending myself and my friends.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't really say defending your friends. You said, this rapier is worth more than both of your lives. I'm out of here.
It's worth more to me than both of your lives.
Yeah, which is what I just said.
I think net, it's probably not worth as much as I would get for, like, I don't know, selling them on the black market or something. But you never know.
You never know.
I would sell for so much on the black market. Okay.
Wayfair.
Literally a fucking magical being, and you're like, this rapier. Sentimental value. It means a lot. But yeah, you head over to the chapel. And there's a couple of them in there. You do recognize the one that you saved, as he is kneeling down in front, facing the rest of the, I was gonna say clergy, but they're not really. It's not cloister. And he's praying. And there's one of them who's not fucking like saging him, but you know, is giving him some sort of ritual. When you walk in.
Hello. Zuko here. My friends got in a little scuffle with some of your friends up on the 3rd floor. And I was wondering if you might be able to help me rectify the situation, as it were.
Shortly after talking, you're met with a shh, as a couple moments go by and they finish this rite. And he looks up at you, and
Oh, and sorry to interrupt your ritual. I'm not really one for religion, to be perfectly honest.
that is fine. What were you saying?
I'm raised by dwarves, all right? Working with my hands is more important than working with some god.
That is true. Gods don't have hands. How can they make stuff?
Exactly. Listen, it's Doomathoin or nothing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so my friends and I got in a somewhat violent misunderstanding up on the 3rd floor, and I was wondering if you might help me explain to your friends that we do not actually mean to mean you harm.
With whom did you have a quarrel?
I heard his name, right? What was it, Lord
Yeah.
Godfrey?
Sir Godfrey, yeah.
Sir Godfrey.
You say that, and immediately, like, all composure drops.
And by the way,
So I'm like super
Disagreements
dead.
with the... We'll get to that. You shan't disagree with the captain.
Leon, I tried to save your life.
I'm not in your order. I'm not. I am not necessarily beholden to your rules. I am willing to speak with the god that he tasked me with speaking to, but he asked me to relinquish an heirloom that I am not willing to part with.
Saving my life is favor for me, but torment is part of our faith now.
So I shouldn't have saved you?
In their eyes, my life is worth less than your disobedience.
Okay, well, I tried. Thank you, though.
You saved me, on a personal level, from being eternally consumed. My very spirit and soul being racked apart. And I cannot thank you any much for that. But the Order is far much larger than ourselves. As he gets down in front of you and like, your rapier is not drawn, I'm assuming.
No.
He's like, I can take it for you. I will keep it safe. You have my word.
I mean, I trust him, but I'm gonna do an insight check anyway.
Okay.
With my -1 wisdom. Shit. 9.
He notices your hesitance. I am bound here eternally. It can go nowhere else.
It can go what?
It can go nowhere else.
Oh, I guess that's true. He's a ghost. Can he even hold it? I like hand it to him and just falls through his head.
You do remember that he was a ghost in the ethereal plane, and then he went and he rose into a corpse.
All right. Fine.
So you're gonna leave your rapier with the
What's this guy's name? Not that I'm gonna remember it in 5 minutes, but what's his name?
Hedrick.
Hedrick?
Hedrick.
Alright. I'll leave it with you, I don't know, underling Hedrick, whatever your title may be.
Knight.
Oh, knight. Okay.
Yeah, we're a knighthood. Not a squire. Not anymore.
Alright, I'll leave my rapier with Hedrick.
I thank you for trusting me, and I hope you trust the Order. As he takes your weapon. However, you've solved that problem. The other problem is that, Leon, you have been slain. Your body was plopped onto the table, offered up to Valaris and Edge in exchange for their cooperation. Lack of cooperation has led to Valaris being allowed to live, however, being told that she is not meant for here and to not be here. Leon, your body was taken away into the grand audience hall. Edge and Valaris in the castle. You hear very loud for you, Edge, since you are right in the chapel. Bells start to ring.
Okay.
Literal morning bells. Valaris, you hear them not as loudly, but very loud.
Well, Leon, I hope you like eternal servitude.
As Leon, you are dying. There's this haziness and mild discomfort as your body is shifted from the material plane to the ethereal plane momentarily, as you are transported through a wall into the audience hall. Before you lies a group of 10 or so knights. At the end of the hall, there is a throne in which a corpse idly sits. And you get just enough energy in your body to, I don't want to say wake up, but to function as you are now surrounded by the Knights of the Order of the Silver Dragon. And they all start to chant. There is some familiarity with the chanting. It does bear resemblance to prayers and rituals that are common for the worship of Arev. But slightly different, obviously, given that Morning Lord is a term that can be used to describe Arev, but is closer to a not an avatar, but like a
Like an aspect.
Hmm?
Like an aspect.
Yeah, more like an aspect of Arev, a part of him. And they all start chanting. Valaris and Edge. As Edge, when the bells toll, Hedrick looks at you. He goes, "The ritual is beginning."
Shit, ritual.
For your
Elaborate.
friend. For your friend.
Like a birthday ritual?
Rebirth.
What can I do to help him?
He's being helped in the best way possible.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go to the bathroom or something.
Okay. You remember where the bathroom is?
Yeah, I was gonna go swim around in the stagnant bath water.
Yummy. It's not so stagnant anymore. Remember, he whirled
Dude,
it around.
the peasants of what's that town again?
Valaki.
Valaki. The peasants of Valaki would pay for Ajate's bathwater. All right.
Yeah, they'd pay for the
Essence of
Ajate.
lizard. It's literal snake oil. I am selling literal snake oil.
Almost.
Lizard, oily lizard water is what I'm selling.
Valaris, after Sir Godfrey phased through you, what is your immediate decision?
Perhaps to go to sleep.
Oh, she
She's had a long day, a long week.
Okay.
Let's see. Valaris would probably be pretty panicked. She was spending a lot of time trying to help Leon. She hears the bells also.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, she doesn't know how to phase into the ethereal plane, as far as I'm aware.
No.
So, she wouldn't know how to follow someone in the ethereal plane, would she?
All right. Here's the thing, right? If what you're saying is like she's gonna try and go find the audience hall, right? She can go do that.
Oh,
It is
okay.
the fact that they're ghosts. Why the fuck are they gonna take the long way when they can just shunt through a wall?
Oh, I guess if they're going in the direction of something, then she'll follow that direction.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She wants to try and follow them. She would probably want to try and follow them.
Okay. I'm assuming not necessarily make her presence known, especially because they just said like "fuck you."
Yeah,
away.
maybe a little bit.
Okay. So she yeah, she follows through towards the audience hall. Leon in the hall. the corpse sitting in the chair wakens up and starts stepping down from his throne.
Leon's corpse?
Not Leon's corpse. The corpse in the chair. And you have enough energy to maybe sit up, but not stand. As he sits down next to you and puts his hand underneath your chin. There is so much anger inside of you. So much hatred. Tell me why.
I can't hear a goddamn thing you're saying.
The Tyler? Because that's what's important.
Leon doesn't even open his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He just says, I'm tired of watching people suffer for no reason.
Dude, this is everybody's about to turn evil arc. Leon's about to like become an oathbreaker. Like an Edge is like, oh, kill my friends. I don't give a fuck.
Do you wish for the suffering to end?
Wish for what?
The suffering to end.
Mine or theirs?
Hmm?
Mine or theirs?
Theirs. With suffering upon yourself. As we all but there are sacrifices others have to make. And I don't want them to be forced to make that decision. It should be their choice. We agree on that, you and I. Correct.
He just nods his head.
Open your eyes. Leon opens his eyes.
Yeah.
He just nods his head.
Okay. As you open your eyes, Leon, you are met not with a disheveled corpse, rotting flesh, but a man, whole, in sound judgment. And you are surrounded by knights and some priests in shining armor and blazing robes. And he motions towards the throne. Come sit.
I go sit.
And you had there's almost no feeling in your lower body. But with that, you are able to stand. Your knees shaky and trembling.
Is
you make
Valaris witness to all this?
Valaris is witnessing this. In Valaris's eyes, she does not. This blue, thick smoke, so it's hard to make out specific details that Leon would be able to make out in this moment, but she can see the general. This guy comes down, raises Leon up, and motions him towards the throne, along with all of these other ritual chanters and knights and priests. And Leon, you make the slow, steady walk to the throne. And you finally make it, and you sit down, creaking. And as you look forward, all of the knights and the priests, they kneel. And in the back of the room, you see a man. You don't know if it's a man, but you see a figure in all white hooded robes, and a solid face mask, so no features, made of gold. And that is where we're gonna end for tonight.
Sorry, who was made of gold?
There's a figure in the back of the room, all white robes with a golden, sleek face mask.
All right. So, I don't want to make Valaris do anything crazy, and also we're finished, but just for next time, Valaris literally has a Circle of Stars ability to, like, conjure a celestial being, like, made of stars, not celestial like the creature type.
Yeah.
Celestial dragon. And also, like, what did the dragon say again? It was like, free my knights. Free my knights.
Yeah.
Free my knights. Okay.
Free my knights.
So Valaris could do some shenanigans with her. Well, not even shenanigans. I mean, if they want to free the knights, they want to free the knights. I'm just curious where that comes in. Anyway, now everyone has died.
Well, Valaris technically didn't die. She just went to the afterlife.
She got banished or whatever immediately.
She was banished to the plane of the dead.
Was it banishment or was it like power word kill or something?
It was banishment. It was banishment. Technique. All right, so
actually
one cannot leave the lands of Barovia.
Okay.
So even through banishment, you are not free. Is essentially that.
Okay. So she, like, whatever.
Yeah, because Valaris is not from Barovia.
She, like, hit a firewall, essentially trying to be banished.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
While Edge, you died and went to the plane of Lang. You went to the plane of Lang because you were supposed to. It's just you're not welcome because you can't go there physically. You guys level up.
Hey, I was fully ready to die. I had a backup character in the barrel.
I'm aware.
He's not gonna let us make new characters.
There's plans in motion that must stay in motion. And only further suits the theme in that that is which is dead shall not die. But I do like the idea of killing all three of you at some point now. So Valaris is gonna get hers.
Sleep right now.
I know. But yeah, so you guys level up. That's end of the session. I don't think I have any other things to go on about.
Everybody's good for Sunday.
Yep, I should be. I'm working, but besides that, I think I'm off. I think they fucked up my schedule again. And that, I mean, I think they're like permanently changing the schedule because they're fucking idiots. So I think I'm off next Friday too.
As I was telling Vanessa, I'm moving to. So I have the next few weeks for me are going to be a little funky. This weekend, let me look at my calendar again. This weekend I have a bunch of rehearsals. Next weekend I don't have any rehearsals because it's Memorial Day or whatever. And then the following weekend, which is like the 31st and the 1st, I'm going to have... I can't do Friday because I have rehearsal until 10. And then I've got 2 weeks, and then I'm going to move to Nashville. And so when I'm in Nashville, like, everything's going to change about my schedule, and it'll pretty much be like 9 to 5 Central Time, so I'll be done theoretically around like 6 or 6:30 Eastern. But that would be Monday through Friday, so my Saturdays and Sundays would be free, so I don't know, everything's going to change kind of soon. It's going to be a little crazy for a little while.
Well, absolute worst.
This Sunday, I'm good.
Yeah, absolute worst case scenario. Like, I am off until 22nd of August.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the return to work date.
Yeah, that's around when my that's another thing is that from like mid to end of July through August, I don't necessarily have a contract yet. My contract starts like the 25th of August or something.
So, absolute worst case scenario, we can always swap Fridays to Saturdays if it works better.
Yeah, that'll probably what's going to end up happening. We'll see. Next Sunday, I'm also free early, and Saturday. Next Saturday and Sunday, I'm free.
Okay.
So we could do something like during the day, or 3 nights in a row, or whatever.
Gotcha. I don't think we have any bookkeeping or anything we have to do. So.
Do we level up?
Yeah, he said we leveled up.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? I literally didn't hear that. Oh boy, level 5 rogue. Oh, actually, I get like uncanny dodge, don't I?
Yeah, I finally get an ASI.
Yay!
More like an ass die. Am I right?
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday with Songs of Ardor, and we will see all of you in the next one.
Bye-bye.